Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the Gems of War stream. Of course, as you guys probably saw earlier, we did end up crafting Xthenos. Xthenos. We'll figure out something to say for his name, but we have him now. Is he useful? No. He is even worse than what I was expecting. And I was expecting him to be pretty bad. Yeah, he's not usable. Maybe Guild Wars, just because of his summons. That's about it. That's as far as he's going in his current state. He does not do much. I think the biggest downfall he really has is actually the fact that he summons undead. There are like 0 good undeads. 10%, not even, of his summons are even worth summoning. So that makes it quite useless. But we do have him now, for completionist purposes. Now all we need to do is gain all the weapons, which we're almost at as well. So we're almost there. Almost back to having everything in the game. Do we not have enough damage? No, we do not. Also, it would help if I move stuff around. I don't have anything I can target over there, so let's go steal one of these guys' magic. Doesn't really matter which, so we'll go for that one. I guess it kind of did matter which, actually. Because we could have poked the other one and killed, then went back and killed. Oh well, too late. Too late for that now. We'll just have to double that. Get our mana that we need. That's enough damage to kill it, though won't really get much value out of it. But we'll take it. Yeah, I definitely should have done that in reverse order earlier. Because now I don't have enough magic to kill Queen Mab. I mean, yeah, Queen Mab, that's right. But yeah, I should have done that in reverse order. Should have done tap, kill, tap, or it should have been tap, kill, kill, and then worried about those two. Now we have to do a whole nother cast to be able to kill this thing. That shouldn't take too much longer. We get the ability up pretty much instantly every single time. Yeah, I'm probably just going to be sticking with the dragons, especially since they're on a bonus this week. For the most part. But yeah, he's okay. Nothing too special. Why on earth did I not target on first slot? I guess it doesn't matter, but oh well. That would have been a lot better. That would have been a lot better. Also, hello everyone. Hello Henny. Hello SBM. Hello Crash. Hello Player Daniels. Hello Vangor. Vangor's in the house. Hello Bloodstained. Hello Valentin. Hello Techni. Welcome. Let's see. But yeah, back to dragons. That was very short-lived. We did do a whole video going over all these guys. If you guys want me to do anything specific with them, let me know. But yeah, he's nothing special. I might try using him in Guild Wars later. And by laters, I mean maybe next week, because I don't think there's any day this week that I'll be able to do. Today's red day, so we definitely can't. I know, because I pre-did the red shirts. Starting to prepare the shirts ahead of time on the day before. Let's see. Oops, that's not where you check for those. But yeah, let's see. What's the other day that we need to go check? The other two that are at the end of the week. Yellow and brown. Yellow, I would need to keep famine in, so we can't do yellow. Brown, same thing. We would need to keep famine. Both of those days we'd have to keep them. Maybe purple day then. Maybe purple. We'd have to be up against a really weak guild to get away with that. Also, how are we not last? I'll take it. That would be amazing if we could stay top 8 with 2 people missing. Technically 3. I think we're missing a 3rd. No, only 2. But 2 people missing. If we could somehow make 8th, that would be perfect. Howdy, Shu. Welcome. You had to restart everything? Oh no. Do you mean with your account or with what? Let's see. You're thinking of playing Gems of War again, are you? Well, they just made a lot of posts or earlier about like that they're going to be fixing everything soon. They are working on it. It's just taking them a little while because a lot of the bug fixes they need to do that they want to implement right now need a client update. And yeah, they also said that they're working on something secret, something super secret. I have no clue what it is. I joked and said that is it Puzzle Quest 3? There's no response back, so I assume no. But they are working on some kind of super secret thing. And I have no clue what that is. Nor do we. But we'll see what that is in the future. Hopefully it's something nice. 1 billion free gems for everyone. No. We'll go throw Shadow Dragon down. And Dragon Soul it. Hello, spooks! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Throw down the KrissTigger there. Oh, you saw those, and that's one of the reasons why you're thinking about it? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you have access to the special private area on the forums where only the regulars can get to. But Salty ended up posting a gigantic wall of text there. I actually didn't even bother reading through all of it before the stream started. It was somewhere around very long. It was like 6 to 8 paragraphs long. It was so long I don't even know how to estimate how long it was. But I didn't bother reading it yet. I read some of it in her other posts. It was just really, really long. It took up the entire screen is how big it was. Yeah, you've seen it then. The biggest fix they can give is a counter to mana drain. Yeah, they really do need more counter to mana drain. Right now, it's basically mana drain as a counter versus mana drain. That or silence, because quite a few things, aside from Scion, the only problem is Scion's not immune to silence. But if I'm not mistaken, every other mana generator in the entire game, aside from Scion, is immune to, or not immune to silence. The only problem is Scion isn't, so technically using a silence against to counter out drain spam doesn't really work. Because if they're using that one Scion, the whole concept of silencing them just broke apart, because they'll be able to keep draining you with skulls plus the actual ability off the Scion itself, which wouldn't be too good, that is for sure. Can a sacrifice team be viable? Yes. There is literally one team in the entire game, or actually a few teams that you can build out of it. But yeah, there's a few very, very niche teams that are viable out of sacrifice. I'll go show one of them after this, because we're about to lose to Infinite Loop. Go, Infinite Loop, go! I can't believe I'm cheering for the AI. It'll make it go quicker. There we go. Anyways, actually, we could have retreated at any point. I keep forgetting that the new thingy lets you do that. Anyways, double Whisker Stand X Queen map. Time to lose to RNG, but let's go and throw down the one of the few viable teams that can use a sacrifice. So get that in. Get an Elspeth. Get a sacrifice, of course. It won't be a sacrifice team unless we actually have a sacrifice. And a Death Knight class. Oops, that's not what you typed in. Go to Hero, go to Creeping Death, or really any purple weapon. I just have a thing for using Creeping Death. And Banner, we go to double purple, just so we'll be able to get the sacrifice up. Oh wait, or do we red blue it? Never mind, I think we red blue instead. Yeah, never mind, we red blue. Would actually be better. Never mind. I'm gonna go to red blue if I can find it. Somewhere's in all this. I know you're in here. You're the one that with the little venom marks from Mist Scale. There you are. Okay. So it is Crimson Bat, Princess Elspeth, Sacrifice, Creeping or Death Knight class fully traded. Doesn't matter what weapon you're using as long as it's a purple weapon. And yeah, this team. So let's go and put it into action. It has a very high lose rate, and by very high lose rate, I mean an insanely high lose rate. But when it wins very hard and very quick. So let's hopefully make it hit. It partially missed. I'll take it though. Better than a full miss. Please stop turning. There you go. Throw that on blue or red. And ideally that would have been full mana, but as you can see we have 47 true damage. That is of course not enough, but it is a lot. Ideally that would be enough though. So a little bit short. We'll go and get to the last little bit of mana we need. Don't kill it. The biggest issue is Crimson Bat constantly dying on this team. Don't kill it. No. Why you do this? Also, like I mentioned earlier, this team has a ridiculously high lose rate, which is why no one really bothers using it anymore. Ever since your gem spawn tweaks, no one really realistically uses this anymore. But when it does go good, it will go perfectly. But we'll throw this down. Get that, get our mana. Boom, we're up to 51 magic. Really nice. Now, can we take a purple? No, we cannot. Ideally, we could right now. Well then. Oh wait, do we already have enough damage? No, we don't. How do we play this? I think we wait for the purple. Give us the purple. There we go, he gave us the purple. Kind of, not really. But we can take a purple, and that's all that matters. So we'll go take that purple. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Good. That's fine. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Don't you do this to us. Okay, sacrifice this. Please, extra turn. Got it. Dead. And ideally, it will do that every time, but quicker. It is not wanting to work, which is why no one uses it. But yeah, if you were to make a sacrifice team viable, this is what you use. It's actually one of the quickest PvP teams you can possibly use. The only problem is its lose rate is exponentially high, like super high number. Like more than 50% of the battles it will lose, particularly in the current meta of the game. I believe doing it on a lower trophy might be your best bet, since you could very easily get it down to a one-shot the entire enemy team range. That's about the only case you'd really use it in, I think, these days, is for low trophying. Low trophying. Also, trophying is a word. It is now. For all intents and purposes, keggening and trophying are both words. Yes. Okay, we're gonna have to throw this just because I can't not throw it. So we'll do that. He dies the death mark. That works out conveniently. Well, let's just take the last of our, and that will give us the last we need for our crimson bets, and he'll just kill it out. And dead. So we'll just have to double cast it that time. Ideally, you don't have to do that, but oh well. They shouldn't. Famine doesn't need another nerf. No, Famine really doesn't need another nerf. That is for sure. I wish they would add a way to make mana drain just slightly less effective, but as far as like directly nerfing Famine, no. Famine does not need another nerf. He's been nerfed enough times. Though he is still stronger than when he was released. By actually quite a bit of amount. When he was released, he's a lot weaker than what he was now. He was 24 mana cost, but he only had a 1x ratio. And he also only had a 2 stat reduction instead of 3. So those were the 2 biggest changes that they ended up making. They ended up giving him a lot of buffs all at once when they ended up giving him. Then they ended up rolling back some of it. Then they rolled back even more of it into the current state that he's in now. Also, we ended up getting Guard's Avatar. Too bad he's going to die immediately. Nothing I can do about that. Oh, there we go. The perfectness. Get the blue. No, we didn't get the blue extra turn. We almost got it so perfect. But yeah, we have enough damage to easily one-shot the entire enemy team. Problem is now he has Scion. Oh, Scion and mana drains. How will we hate you so? And that's team wipe. But yeah, that's basically sacrifice in a nutshell. Whoever's asking for a viable team with it. It's very few and far in between. But it is technically possible to make a okay team out of just using a sacrifice-related team. Also, we end up getting a lava trait stone. I'll take it. Perfectly fine. But yeah, if there's any questions you guys have, anything you want me to go over, feel free to leave in chat. Also, hello, Tarek. Hello, Daniel. Hello, Amanda. Welcome all. Hello, Shu. Let's see. You're going to be giving Xthenos a miss. You're not wasting resources. Yeah, that's a pretty good call. There really isn't a need to waste it on Xthenos unless you are doing it for completionist purposes. As I mentioned at the end of the previous video, I just did going over Xthenos, which most of you probably didn't even reach since I posted it pretty early or pretty close to me actually streaming. But I did mention that things like Amnesia, Fairish Ra, and Famine are much better to craft than Xthenos. Particularly Fairish Ra is my personal favorite that I would craft if I happen to have 3 copies of him. Though maybe I'll eventually get a 4th, who knows. Let's see. 2,500 glory chests, 300 gems, 100 VIPs, and 9,000 seals, and no Uriali. That is quite unfortunate. Let's see. What else did I miss in chat? I answered that question from Shu. You'll craft Famine and then they'll nerf him again. No, they're not going to nerf Famine again. Hello, Jeremy. Welcome. And hello, Steven. Welcome as well. Oh, for a second I thought you said happy holidays. I was going to say, wait, what holiday is it today? Anyways, let's go back to 4x dragons. Actually, I should probably be doing some 1 trophy wipes with 4x dragons. That's kind of the whole point of these kind of events, is to wipe out the 1 trophy with as many of the bonus troop as you possibly can. Hello, Mr. Wilson. Hello, Frag Hunter. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so moving things on board. Let's take a purple. Move that over. Let him just knock that down. Red into brown. Oh, wait, that brown moved not how I wanted it to. Also, he has silent one. Rip. Oh, we lost. Maybe he'll get skull distracted. No. Ooh, that does not look good. Well, let's take a skull. At least get some kind of value. Okay, one already cleansed. It's not really one we need to have fully maned. Also, that is another one we don't need to have fully maned. Like the worst two that possibly could have cleansed first. Oh, come on. You're doing it in like reverse order of what I need you to cleanse in. At least they're cleansing though. Nothing else, but still, Famine's going to get a thing off. There's not much I'm going to be able to do against that. So we'll get this down. I need to deny at least one of Famine's colors, so we'll do that. He just gets skull distracted. Perfect. Go explode and see what we can do from there. Wait, how did you die? What? How did that die? HP reduction? Oh, HP reduction. I was gonna say, how on earth would it have died otherwise? Okay. It was just from the double death, killing out the last of its HP. Oh yeah, it's silenced still. Really? Really? Well then. What does that really leave us to do then? I guess we do it on yellow, and I believe that gives us alignment for the Shadow Dragon, and it does. That'd be amazing if we could actually loop between the two of them. It technically is possible, though really unrealistic. Also, we didn't get it. Well then. Okay, well, let's take a skull. Is there a combo for our Yali plus Sacrifice? No. At that point, you're better off just using Draculus or a Crimson Bat or a Tesla. Actually, probably not Tesla. But a Crimson Bat or Draculus in that instance would be way better than using an Uriali. They're both a much lower mana cost. And in the case of Draculus, he benefits even more than what Uriali does from the bonus. Okay, so we'll throw down the come on. We throw down the Dragon Soul there. And Shadow, go. There we go. Throw your ability. Yeah, Impervious is broken right now. It currently does not work against Devour, nor does it work against Mana Burn. I believe they accidentally snuck in the code for the previous way that Devour or Impervious used to work. Because at one point, Impervious did not have immune to Devour or to Mana Burn. And those are the two things that are glitching on it right now. Not quite sure where the Great Maul glitch thing happened though. Where abilities that only have like a one-time cast are starting to be able to be casted multiple times if you have multiple on a team. That used to not be possible, and that is going to be fixed the next client update. So hopefully they'll get around to that. Hasn't been that big of an issue. The only troop that even utilizes that pretty well is Great Maul. Every other troop that happens to use it, you don't even notice the difference really, for the most part. Okay, so that's the last little bit of mana we need. Shadow Dragon we surprisingly do have there, so let me go take it. If nothing else, we just get it to recycle his ability. And then Dragon Soul it down, get most of our mana. Ideally all. Not exactly the all that I needed though, but we'll just take Dragon Soul. And that's pretty much match right there. Get a good majority of the... Oh, there we go, that is match. And just do it on whatever. You lost 2 Guild War battles today because Kraken devoured your Impervious troop. Ouch. Yeah. Do keep in mind if you do need a counter to Kraken while Impervious isn't working, any troop with Indigestible will work. So currently I believe there's 3 or 4 troops. Let me go see. Indigestible. There's currently 3 troops. Really only 1 because I'm pretty sure you don't have the other 2. But there's Uriali, Rock Troll, and Xathenos. These 3, due to the Impervious glitch, are technically the only 3 troops in the entire game immune to stun for this very short period of time. And 2 of them are mythics. So that's a bit unfortunate. But if you have either of these 3, and it fits the Guild War day, and you can fit in your team, and you desperately need an anti-devour, these are the 3 that you can currently use. Basically meaning you can use Rock Troll, because I know almost no one has Xthenos at the moment. And Uriali is also very unlikely for people to have, due to it being a mythic. Yeah, if you have Rock Troll, you could last slot it. That's the only thing that you could basically use that has Impervious to Devour in this current moment in time. But normally you can just work around the Devour, or kind of. Shouldn't say normally, but sometimes you can work around the Devour that it has. Oh yeah, Fortitude would work too. I forgot about that. Never mind, you are correct. Fortitude would indeed work too. So you would also have... Actually, let me type in the full Fortitude. Fortitude. How do you spell Fortitude? There you go, Fortitude. So yeah, all the dwarves would work as well, which is literally every dwarf in the game. So any dwarf in the game and those three would all work. Basically the entirety of the KZL Kingdom. I think there's only one troop in that entire kingdom that does not have immune to Devour, and it is Emperina. Let me go see. I'm almost guaranteed that is the case. Let me double check real quick. I am curious. Immune. Right? Yeah, immune. Oh! You're not immune. Aha! There's another one. Okay. So there are only... Okay, 3 troops, because there's Grugolta too. But yeah, oh, 4 troops. Never mind. This number's starting to get pretty high. Well, there's 4 troops in the entire kingdom out of... Wait, there's that many troops in that kingdom? There's 16 troops. Huh. Starting to lose track of some of these kingdoms and how many troops they have. Wow. That has to be high. That seems above average. That seems way above average. Some kingdoms don't even have 8. Actually, no, never mind. Every kingdom currently has 8. But some kingdoms only have 8. And this thing has double that, 16. There's a lot of troops. But yeah, 4 of those 16. So what is that? 1/4? Yeah, 1/4. 1/4 of them, or I should say 3/4 of them have immune to Devour. The other 1/4 do not. That is a lot of immune to Devours. Yeah, Highforge, if you have a Highforge is actually pretty decent of a dwarf. Particularly since it gives 50% mana to all dwarves. Not only that, or starting mana I should say, but not only that, but he also has the really high damage output and even summons dwarves, which also increases his damage output. So yeah, definitely not that bad. He's one of the few viable dwarves. Most of his summons are complete trash, but he at least gets the boost ratio synergy with it. Have I ever seen someone daily Guild War battles showing a 0-0 on the Guild War results screen? What do you mean by that? Like they didn't do their battles, or they did their battles but it still shows as like 0-0? I do not believe so. I've seen a lot of weird glitches with it, but I don't believe that was one of them. Okay. Do I have any convert that we can do? Yes, on purple. Though, do we really need it? Not really. So we'll just Dragon Soul. That would be perfectly fine. Shadow Dragon, we can fit in there. And that's pretty much match. And then we just wrap it up with whatever. And it goes down. Yeah, I use Highforge on Brown Day too. I use them as my 3rd slot, as my summoner / cleanup with my famine. Hello, Sayman. Hello, Gillax. Welcome, welcome. When should you open gems and event chests? Oh, gem chests you should open whenever a new mythic or a new kingdom come out. So, new mythic will be the next mythic for PC mobile will be, also I believe console's getting at the same time, not 100% certain. October 6th is the next mythic. So on October 6th and the week following it, you would want to use all of your gem keys. And as far as your event keys, you generally want to save these either to get a legend that you need. Like for example, this week is Dragon Soul. Dragon Soul is really good if you don't have a Dragon Soul, or if you want to get it to Mythic this week, it would be a good way to throw good week to throw down event keys. The thing that most late game players throw their event keys on is whenever there's a new unique legend within the event key drop pool. The next one of these is on October 9th, so basically right after the Mythic. On October 9th and the week preceding that, there will be a unique legend in the drop pool for Pan's Veil. You would also likely get a silent one while simultaneously getting that as well. If you've been wanting a silent one, you'd be able to get that then as well. But yeah, basically event keys you use based on whatever the event is, and on if you want the legend or mythic that's within it. Generally the legend though. Like for example, next week is Stormheim. So things like Yarrow Fire Mantle and Jotnar Storm Shield will be within the event key drop pool. So you would have a chance of getting both of those if you happen to have wanted them. And yeah, so basically you just save event keys for whenever you want to throw it down on a particular event. Basically every single week there's a different event, and a good majority of the drops within the event key drop pool are based on whatever the kingdom is. And all legends and all mythics are guaranteed to be from the kingdom. Do I know if there are any plans to rework VIP chests? Nope, none that I heard of, though with how many complaints there have been about it due to the gem decreasing, I wouldn't be surprised if they did, though I have not heard any words on it, on them reworking it or anything like that. Can I try Gorgoltha and Furnace War and Mercy? Sure, I'll go try that. And use a Kraken banner. Let's see. Do you know? Oh wait, I might already answered that. Does the troop rarity determine the rarity of what it summons? I think you're asking that in a slightly different way than how it actually functions. The troop's rarity does matter, but it's the rarity of the troop that you're summoning, not the rarity of the troop that's doing the summoning. So, for example, well, I need to go get an example. Like next battle, I'll go show an example, or I'll go get an example of a troop. Alright, so let's just kill it out with anything. He almost just killed me right there. That would have been really sad since we pretty much already won. But yeah, let me go get an example of a troop. So, for example, let me go get the Hawk, because that would be the easiest thing to do it based on. So let me go by rarity. That is not how you go by rarity. Rarity. Click all the way down a billion times. They need to make this more convenient. There we go. Okay, so the Hawk, the Falconer, and the Warhawk. Of course, the Falconer summons a Warhawk. So how does this work with summoning? You can see that this is a epic, which can be capped out at level 18. This is an ultra rare that can be capped out at 17. Essentially, what will happen is the level of the summon will be based on your magic level. So it'll come in at a level 24, but it is capped by whatever its rarity is. So as you can see, a Warhawk is a ultra rare, so it is capped at level 17. So if our epic Warhawk Falconer, if our epic Falconer was to summon this with its 24 magic that it has, it would then summon a level 17 Warhawk. This is not based on its current level, but is based on the rarity of this. A ultra rare can go up to 17, so it summons a level 17. For example, if this was only a common still, it would summon as a level 15. Regardless if this was a level 1 or a level 15, it would still come in at a level 15, assuming the Falconer has the magic. So basically, it takes what your magic is, and then it lowers it to the rarity of your summon. Or if it happens to be a higher level, in that case, what would end up happening is it would go based on your magic. Like, for example, if it was 10 magic, it would just come in as a level 10. But yeah, it's restricted based on the summons level, not by the summoner's rarity. It's based on the summons rarity, not on the summoner's rarity. I think that clarified it, I think. I don't know if I made that even more confusing. But basically, it's restricted by this. It's the summoned troop is what it's restricted by. Yeah. I think I answered that correctly. Let's hope so. I'm pretty sure I did. Let's see. Yeah, no problem. Oh yeah, let me go try and Furnace War, Mercy... Wait, did I miss something? Oh, Gorgoltha and Furnace War, Mercy. Yeah, let's go try that. See what happens. Okay, so let's just do it against our 3 trophy. Shouldn't matter too much. Well, go all the way up. Go replace that out. Suggested troops. Clear out this team. What do we need? We need a Gorgoltha and Furnace. Gorg. And Fur. Oops, I can't even type it right. And Fur. Oh, we already got War as well. Nice. And what was the last thing I was missing? Mercy, I think. Did I get that right order? Yes, and Furnace War and Mercy to top it all off with, or bottom it all off with, I should say. It's all the way down there. And what was the banner? Kraken, did you say? Kraken banner. Kraken. I guess it's just to rush up the Gorgolfa then. Generally, if I was running this team, I'd just run it with double yellow. Because I like going all in with a Mercy. It's just always my way I'd like to go. But we'll go try it, see what happens. And go from there. But hopefully we'll get a nice first turn Mercy. And progress onward from there. Okay, so we do have the Mercy. Is there anything else we want to take beforehand, though? Probably not, so we'll just go and Mercy that. And take whatever mana we still have laying on the board, and then we'll go for the Gorgolfa cast. Right? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we'll throw down the Gorgolfa, and good to go. Now we can go in Furnace, throw another Gorgolfa, do whatever, and a bunch of wars as well on top of everything. Is that enough damage? No, it is not. Let's go through in Furnace. That should bring something down to enough damage. No, it just spread. It spread too evenly. So we'll take a Skull. That should lower it enough so that we can war it. Now that's one less thing we have to worry about. Gorgolfa again. Now in Furnace we'll do more damage. And we'll throw it in Furnace. Now War will be able to one-shot again. Get rid of something. Mercy, we do not have alignment for again. She seems to be a one-trick pony. She gets this one single cast off and then never again. And yep, seems to work out pretty well. And now we can just basically clear it all with anything. And yep, there goes the Skull. If you have all kingdoms max level and max stars and one fair Shra, do you still need to craft another 2? Yes. Also, a good team for double Oreali. There is none? I don't believe you can get away with double Oreali. There really isn't ever a need to use more than one. There's barely even a need to use one. But in the case of using her, you'd want to use like a Crimson Bat with her or Draculus with her or something like that. With a bunch of mana generators, there's really no point in doubling up on her. If you were to double up, I'd probably say at that point you'd be better off just going with a Marilith Valkyrie double Oreali or double Marilith double Oreali. Either the two along those lines. Hello Vispenny, hello Carprix, welcome. You've not gotten a mythic drop from any chest since before Jotnar Stormshield. Ouch, that was a very long time. That's almost a year ago. That guy's been out for a while now. I forget how long. He's also going to be an event key drop all next week. But yeah, to Valentin, who asked about the Fair Shra thing. Yes, you do technically need 3 Fair Shras. Even if you have 1, that's really good that you have 1. But optimally, you would want to have 3. It's perfectly fine if you don't. It's just the more you have, up to 3, the more EXP you end up getting. Or not more EXP, the more souls you end up getting. And of course, the more souls, the better. And that's kind of the whole point of Fair Shra, is to farm as many souls as possible. And the more you have, just the stronger he is as far as damage, as well as the more souls that you will accumulate quicker. It's perfectly fine if you only have 1. But 3 is the most optimal you could ever get it. So even if you were to eventually craft a Fair Shra, you would still eventually want to craft another 2. Of course, that would be a very long process. But if you only ever craft Fair Shra, I believe it would take around 6 months of playing free-to-play. Maybe more towards 8 months. But somewhere around 6 to 8 months to get yourself 3 Fair Shras. And that may seem like a long amount of time, which it is. But if you are patient enough, you would then have the triple combo. And I do not foresee that team really getting nerfed ever. So, yeah, it'd be pretty nice to have. But yeah, if you only have 1, that's still perfectly fine. Let me see. We'll throw down the red right there. I believe every Fair Shra you get increases the amount of souls you get per hour by around... What was it, 10,000? Or was I slightly higher than that? I know for sure it was at minimum 10,000 increase per extra Fair Shra you have on your team. So it really depends how much more you value 10,000 extra souls per hour, stacking with up to 3 times. Let's see. Well, we'll go take the purple. Move that over. Go to Dragon Soul. Wisps need a nerf? Yes. Wisps, I can almost guarantee with 100% accuracy are getting some form of nerf. There's no way they're staying exactly as is, that is for sure. Trying out KrissTigger, Valkyrie, Jezebel War. Let's see. From 3 days ago, you found something so fun. Kraken for Cauldron. Try it out. I'm currently not using a correct hero class for that. But what do you mean by that? What would we end up replacing? Oh, Kraken for Cauldron. Oh, I see what you mean. So it would be Cauldron, Valkyrie, Jezebel War. So what would be the game plan then? Just to Cauldron the War? I did used to use a team like that a very, very long time ago. Back when War was actually usable as a first slot. I would use War in first slot. Cauldron it up with like Archer class or something. And then go crazy from there. And he would just one-shot with absolutely everything he ever did. It was a lot of fun to mess around with. But yeah, we could do that again. I'm not using the correct hero class, but we can see how it goes. Okay, so let me go War, we get to keep in there. So let's go throw in the Cauldron. What else do we need? Valkyrie, Jezebel, Valk, yes, and Queen, yes. And there we go. Okay, so what else? Just a red, yellow banner, looks like. Don't think I need to really tweak anything else on there. Just a really quick Valkyrie for the consistent board control that we need. And we'll go from there. Last time someone asked Surian about Wisp, he replied, "What's the problem with Wisps? Why are you sure they're getting nerfed?" Oh, because Salty's aware of it. And the devs do talk, and with how much the community has been mentioning it, it just could have just been in the moment. He was like, "Oh, okay, I haven't really seen the Wisps around that much," but yeah, you know, he doesn't play probably as much towards the late game. Even if you check Salty's stream, her account was like level 50 something, so there is a good possibility that they don't test late game as often. Because earlier on in the game, you wouldn't really see Wisps as a problem, which is likely the perspective that he was coming from. That's pretty much always been a problem, though. They don't always test the late game that much, relative to how much they test like mid game. Because why on earth did I throw it on hero? Well, since we started, I might as well keep going. Go all the way, why not? We started this mess. Let's keep going with it. It's actually really, really quick to get 1,000 stats with a Cauldron. I believe it's the quickest weapon that can actually obtain 1,000 stats onto a troop. If you were like to try to speed run trying to get 1,000 stats onto a troop, Cauldron would be the way to go. I don't think there is a single thing quicker than it, from what I'm aware of, that can actually obtain 1,000 stats, unless you were just keep stacking it out. Also, that is why you never use War in first slot, even though I know that wasn't a War that just died, but that exact thing is what normally would happen. Okay, so since we didn't use the Cauldron on him, he actually doesn't have enough damage now. So fail. Super fail. Let's go and, you know what? I probably should have not done that. I should have went for the convert first. But, oh well. We already made the move. Throw down the War Kill. That should be enough damage. Good. Let's go get stacking on this, since we didn't get the Cauldron earlier. Yeah, we'll go try it again. I believe Archer class would be optimal with this team, even though that's not currently what I'm using. Oh, there goes another one. Wisps came out during the Guild War break, didn't it? Did it? I actually didn't notice that. That's kind of funny that a really, really overpowered troop came in during the Guild War break. Because that makes it so you wouldn't it wouldn't have really been noticed immediately within Guild Wars. They should have tested Wisps is late game soon. Wait, what? They should be testing Wisps in late game, I think you meant. Okay, well, let's go throw that down. Get another little poke. The poke of death. Okay, that's pretty much match. That's not enough damage, is it? No, it's not. But that is enough that it'll die off the burn, ideally, in 3 turns. So we'll go... What do we need to move right now? Not really much. We'll just go take that to the side. Go take out a color. Go take out a, you know, just a color. It's a standard color. Alright, 1 skull will be enough at this point, and we will be able to survive 1 shot. Though only 1 shot. I gotta be careful. There we go. That's match. When you ask Salty, could you try making a... when you ask Salty, could you try making a level 1000 account with everything maxed out and try fighting them again? And also try fighting them in Guild Wars with the extra stats? If she said she will. Oh, interesting. I'm kind of curious to see what it will be like watching her play on a level 1000 something account. That'd be pretty funny to watch. Could you imagine if every single casual player in the game got themselves a free level 1000 account with like everything maxed? Like even if it was just for a day, like on April Fools or something. That'd be pretty funny to watch what kind of teams early game people would actually make. I imagine it would be really curious. If a new player had access to literally every card in the game, what would be like the first teams they would bother crafting? That'd be a really cool experiment to do. Let's see. Oh, he's gonna sigh on me. There's really nothing I can do about that whatsoever. Not to the slightest. My biggest concern is if this triggers too high of a mana gain, he's going to gain full mana. So I'm actually going to wait a turn. Because if it would have triggered a 4 or higher, he would have had full mana right now. Which, of course, we did not want to do. How do we go about this? Let's actually buff it first. Okay, it would have only been a 3. I actually would have been safe. I think that was a 3. I didn't even... No, never mind. It had to have been a 6. Never mind, we wouldn't have been safe. Never mind, scratch that. Good thing I did it in that order. Or else he would have already scioned us. I got to delay it slightly. And now we can go for the kill. And we can go from there. So Valkyrie, we can get rid of the purple. Not going to need that. Because this is another cast that we'll be able to throw down if we so need. And we'll go give that to the war again. Let him take the poke. Doesn't matter. Take the green. Not enough mana, but we can take it over here. Because this is another war poke. Take the skull. I probably should have done that in slightly different order, but oh well. And down it goes. And a Valkyrie into the... Oh, excuse me. And Valkyrie into the final blow. Oh, never mind. Not yet. Now the final blow. No, he killed our hero. How could you do such a thing? Yeah, I know. The end game is pretty stale at the moment. Particularly with the infinite extra turn, double Wisp, Christina X Queen Mab, and other various teams. But, yeah. There have been interesting moments when late game have been pretty fun. In the current state of the game, it is quite stale at the moment, though. For the obvious reasons that pretty much everyone in the community have brought up a billion times in the last month or so. Most of you pretty much already know what it is. But it's mainly extra turn spam, mana drain, and really just those two things, I think, are the two biggest contributing factors. Also, 4 times being able to surge is also a factor, but that is being fixed for sure next patch. It's one of the few things I do know 100% for sure that are being changed, mainly because I have access to the beta version, and it was one of the core things that they changed on it. I'm not quite sure what else they're going to be adding to that. I haven't actually tested it extensively. I still haven't really gotten around to it. I messed around with it for like a few hours, but haven't really put much more time into it since. It mainly just seemed like a few bug fixes, and it was really just making sure that all the bug fixes worked. And from what I last saw, they all did. Though I didn't really check extensively, but I'll make sure to do that more later. Let's see. I want to just cauldron that really badly right now. We'll go take the poke. Go double up our stats. And take another poke. And we'll just get the last of our mana. Oh wait, I can't target it. Well, it doesn't matter. We have way more than enough stats. So we'll throw that down. Move that up. That over. And just poke it at this point. That'll be the kill. And what else do we need to move around? Should we go to 1,000? Oh yeah, I actually had alignment already. And now I almost undid my alignment. Fail. Not gonna matter though. Thank you, William. Probably not so much as she lies, and more that the other devs keep changing their mind. Yeah, that could be the case too. I don't think she's trying to deliberately lie in any way. It's probably just some misunderstandings at some point as well. It's more the fact... never mind. Wait, never mind. That's something else. It's more the fact that Double Wisp up top seems to take one red or purple, and it surges, and then both of them are up. Yeah. It really does need to be at least 11 mana cost. It was the same issue that I mentioned before too, that Goblin Rocket and Boar Rider used to have, particularly Goblin Rocket. Goblin Rocket was essentially the same troop that Wisp is now, except slightly less annoying. Goblin Rocket, when it was originally released and was super, super overpowered, this was back when the old all-Goblin team used to be overpowered, but basically he was 9 mana cost. And he also still had the +1, just like what a Wisp is, except he has his own ability instead of what Wisp does. So for what he currently did, it's still the exact same ability. He used to do it for only 9 mana instead of the current 11 that he does. And with that extra fire link, similar to how Wisp has the magic link, it just got up way, 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 way too quickly. And Boar Rider was the same way, though it does not actually have the link on it, and never did. But it was still very annoying at a 9 mana cost instead of the 11. I don't think they could really give any troop under like a 10 mana cost an automatic extra turn, with very, very few exceptions like Goblin, because it's such a weak ability that it doesn't really do too much, because it doesn't touch the board at all. Any ability that costs 10 or more, or 10 or less, that automatically gains an extra turn can cause a lot of problems. Though there is one of them, Skeleton, that I guess isn't too big a deal. I haven't really ever seen Skeleton really getting used much these days. It has been overpowered in the past, but given that Skull is so far off the meta, I guess it's fine if it stays at a 10 mana cost instead of 11. It's just, there was one point when Skeleton was the strongest troop in the game, and it was basically what it is now. The biggest difference, though, was he does an armor buff now instead of an attack. He used to do an attack buff. Actually, at one point, he didn't used to do any buff at all, but then they eventually gave him an attack buff, and then they realized, oh wait, this is way too overpowered. It was way too overpowered. You could basically solo an entire team with just Skeleton. You didn't even need anything else, just Skeleton. And at the time, the true damage trait was 100% chance, so everyone was just running the commons. It was basically just running a pure common team. It was pretty funny. There was one point when version 2.0, I remember it because that was the patch that ended up releasing, what was it called? Traits. And it was the first patch ever where 4 times commons was the meta, and not using 4 times commons was laughable because everyone knew how ridiculously strong using 4 commons were. Basically, the most optimal team at the time, as weird it may seem, was triple Glade Warden, or what was it called? Glade Warden, the archer guy with 7 mana cost from Fars of Thorns. I forget his name because he's such an irrelevant troop. And he was prior to that too, and then for one patch it became the most overpowered thing ever, and then he went back to being useless. But, oh, what is he called? Yeah, I think it was called Glade Warden. But Glade Warden, let me go see. It was 3 Glade Wardens with a skeleton. Yeah, it was him, Glade Warden. It was this guy. He, on his second trait, used to have a 20% agile, or 30% agile at the time, because they ended up nerfing agile later on as well. But he used to have the Elf Bond, that was the same. He had a 30% agile, which of course is really high, even more than what it is now. And he had a 100% chance to do true damage. So he was just a absolute wrecking ball. And there were several troops that actually had this 100% true damage thing. He was just one of the most noteworthy ones, mainly because he had Elf Bond, and at the time, since stats were slightly lower, and because everyone was running this build, you needed the extra HP to actually survive. And the fact that he would give 6 HP to the entire team from having 3 was enough to live it. So, yeah, it was just him ran with a skeleton. Triple him with a skeleton. At one point was the strongest team in the game, which is pretty funny, given that basically a new player that plays for like 5 hours could build the strongest team in the entire game back in version 2.0. It was pretty funny. That was quite a version, that is for sure. I do have to say though, but despite it being broken, it was a very, very fun version of the game. I do have to say. There are some broken versions that were a lot of fun. Another one that was kind of fun, even though I know a lot of people still hated it, I found it funny. When Great Maul used to have 15% chance to devour, it was frustrating, but also very fun to mess around with. It was also possible with one scroll spam to completely team wipe an entire enemy team, which obviously is ridiculously overpowered, but it was still really funny whenever it occurred, because it wasn't a guaranteed chance, but if it happened, it was like, oh wow, just completely team wiped in one turn, automatically. I have a video of that on my channel too. I don't think it had audio because my audio thing was messing up at the time, but I did end up getting footage of it because I couldn't not record it, it was too great. I should go link it real quick. Let me go see if I can find it. It's a pretty short video, so... let's see. If I go to my channel... It should take me like 1 second to find it. Go get it real quick. It was really funny. It also has no audio, so I don't need to worry about the audio. I think it has no voice audio. It might still have in-game audio. Let me see. If I type in Great Maul, does it come up? Let me see. It might. Great Maul... Maul version 0.5, which is the other thing. Hunger Games. You know what? I could just check oldest videos. I believe it was actually one of the first videos I posted when it was started doing it on a regular basis. Let me go see real quick. Come on, videos. Go, go, go. Go, go. Sorts by oldest. And where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I know you're out there. Know you're out there. There's the video thingy. It's not the really short one, though. Oh, there it is. The hunger. Oh, there it is. Let's see if I can find the exact timestamp when it happens, so you don't have to watch through the entire thing. Did I find it? 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 I think I found it. I found it. Oh, good times, good times. Also, that was back when Bone Dragon used to be the most overpowered thing in existence as well. But let me go get the timestamp. Oh, good times, good times. This was also back when throwing every single battle onto Warlord for difficulty was actually the meta. It's one of the reasons why you can't use difficulty within PvP, is because it's actually really broken as far as how many resources you can obtain. But yeah, that video right there, for any that wants to open in a new tab, that's the one I'm talking about with the Great Maul. It is very, very funny. Not when it happens to you, but when you do it to the enemy is definitely quite refreshing. Also, that was back when Bone Dragon was super OP, but that's besides the point. They were both OP. That combo was just absolutely insane. Basically, everyone would run Apothecary in weird related teams to getting as much brown as quickly as possible. And, it's still fun, but definitely not balanced, that is for sure. Let's see. I'll go take the red right there. You dropped lucky with the Mythic on Xbox. You only used 100 gems and 100 glory keys to get Royale. Nice! Congratulations. I heard some people were getting unlucky with it, but yeah, you guys still have a Royale in the drop pool. So, as far as getting it, is it worth it? It's not personally a mythic I would go after if I had a limited amount of oh gosh, I just stole all my mana. It's not really one I would bother going after if I had a limited amount of resources. It's not a horrible mythic, it's just not a really top priority kind of mythic. It's one of the kind of skippable ones that if you didn't have it wouldn't be too big a deal, because you can do almost the same thing out of a Crimson Bat or a Draculus. Actually, if you had literally both of those, you would never even need to use an Oriali ever. Also, can you stop doing everything that you're doing? Good thing we have Death Knight class, though. No one bothers using Death Knight class anymore because they end up adding so many more immunities to troops that now have immune to the Death Mark. So no one's really running the Death Knight class anymore, which is kind of nice. It's glad I don't have to see a billion different ones of those being used. Before, for like a month or two, when Death Knight first came out, absolutely everyone was using Death Knight class first slot within Guild Wars. That, or they put it in last slot to act as an anti-Kraken. and it was really annoying, but that's kind of died down now because I believe about a fourth or fifth of the troops in the game now, due to all the undead and all the fortitudes, basically have immune to death mark now. So it's not really as prevalent anymore since so many things can just naturally counter it. Okay, and that's pretty much matched. We also got the death mark kill. The only problem we really have here is killing the famine. Skull, do we ignore it? I think the answer is yes. Also, I give him so much green. Good job. Let's beat the famine by giving him all the mana that he needs. Great strategy. Okay, let's match. Assuming he doesn't somehow drain all of our mana in a matter of seconds. When you have salty, could you try... Oh, wait, never mind. I already answered that. Xathenos one says basically the same but, and then shows as it was completely different. Wait, what do I do? It was basically the same but, and then shows it was completely different. Wait, do I do that? I don't even know sometimes. I lose track of what I say. Can I try to do Warlord 4 Arena? Oh yeah, I haven't tried doing Warlord 4 Arena since we got the Dawnbringer. I did mention that I was going to try it. I guess now would be the time to attempt it. Will we be successful? Most likely no. Most likely no, to be realistic. But yeah, we'll give it a shot, see what happens. I definitely don't see why not. We would need a pretty good draft though. And I would most likely need to redraft like crazy. But yeah, we could definitely test it, see what happens, go from there. Oh, rockworms back in the day used to be amazing too. Yeah, it's not nowhere near as good using it nowadays though. The good old days of centaurs, scouts, skeleton, bone dragon, and stargazer. Yeah, that was a lot of fun too. Using the stargazer, get them to one shot, true damage at 100%. Back when what's his name? Orion was basically not even used. No, technically he's not even used now anymore. I remember when they tried buffing him like 5 times. He still is not useful after every single buff they've ever given to him. You just came here for a serious question. What's your record amount of turns in treasure hunt map? Low 200s is my highest score I ever scored within a treasure hunt. Generally, my average is around 60 or so, though. 60, 70, somewhere around there. What was I about to go do? Oh, yeah, Warlord 4 Arena. Let's go see if we can actually get away with it with Dawnbringer. Ooh, skeleton. I think that's actually more annoying than helpful. You know what might be useful? Leshy. Okay, so we got a Leshy. Oh, Valkyrie. That has potential, but we can't use it. I'm almost be better off with the Warhound, actually. Even though we technically have Leshy, which would kind of contradict the whole point of doing that. But, I don't know. Valkyrie, I feel like that would have potential. I might use that as a meat shield in front of my Dawnbringer. I think is the game plan. Yeah, let's do just that. And Frost Lizard just because we need another yellow for the extra damage. Unless we want to cover more color. In which case we would go Snow Guardian. But it doesn't really give us any benefit. Though neither does Frost Lizard. But meat shield, go. Leshy. And we don't use any green. Maybe I should have got it. Oh well, I think we'll be fine. No, it's Warlord 4. We're going to be completely destroyed. Unless it's really as strong as I think it might be. Let's go see what happens. So we got the Leshy for the quick entangle. We got the Valkyrie for the mana into our hero. And a meat shield. We got our win instantly weapon. That will help us win instantly. And hopefully we'll win instantly. Okay, we do have the components we need to win though. We have a Leshy, and we have a bunch of yellows on our team. Biggest thing we're missing, we have no summon. Also, those stats are absurd. I almost forgot how high Warlord 4 stats were. I might need to go back with the Mang strategy. I don't think this is going to work. I kind of forgot how high it is. If we get hit by one skull, we lose our Valkyrie. Oh yeah, but we have Leshy. Aha! We do have a chance. Also, we have barriers. Ooh, we have barrier and Leshy. Ooh, and we can create blue. And we can freeze, though that's not really going to be needed. Actually, creating the blue is probably not going to be needed either. The inconsistency that's going to have is pretty much unusable. That'd be insane if we can actually get away with this. You know what? I lied. We're going to cast it. I got some. If nothing else, it goes straight to him. Okay, that's split damage. How much is that? 28? That even? Come on. Even with 200% stats, Imperial Jewel is still useless. Oh, poor Imperial Jewel. Poor thing. Okay, let's go entangle them. Because I want him to get skull distracted. Unfortunately, he's not getting skull distracted. How much longer will it stay distracted? Well, the first slot is still distracted, and that's the main thing that matters. Let's go cast another Valkyrie down. That'll give us barrier again. Very nice. We can try another lizard. This one should not miss. I say that. I say those words. Okay, good. It did hit. We could probably get away with it again. Yeah. Yeah. Good. I'm not gonna press my luck though. enough casting it. That's as far as we're pushing our luck. Throw another Dawn. It doesn't do anything because it's entangled. Skull is pretty much trivial. Let's just get Valkyrie back up, I guess. Please stay entangled. Good. So it doesn't break barrier yet. Please stay entangled again. Nope. But oh, good. It didn't take it in the right way. That's fine. Leshy for the re-entangle. And Skull Distract, sure. Nice, extra turn. And now we could just Dawnbringer again. Are we really going to get away with this? It's going to be amazing. I can confirm they will nerf Dawnbringer after this. No. that I can't confirm. But, yeah, Dawnbringer... This just shows how ridiculously overpowered Dawnbringer is in Arena. If it does somehow actually win on Warlord 4. I still believe no one has beaten Warlord 4 difficulty before. This could be the first one ever. I can almost guarantee that no one has, with 0 glitches, beaten Warlord 4 Arena before. Unless it was done within the last couple weeks. In which case I haven't seen the post on it. But I don't believe it has been posted. Still believe no person has done it yet. So we could be the first. If we don't lose our Dawnbringer. Gotta be careful. We can lose at any moment, even though it feels like we already won. We are actually far from winning until the entire battle is actually over. Well, one battle down. Well, actually we haven't won yet, but almost there. Pretty much one battle down. Let's see, move that over. There, it looks like a win. Come on, there we go, that's a match. Okay, one battle down. The most we've ever won in Warlord 4 is 3 battles. 3 battles. So there we go, we're 1-0. If we can keep that up 7 more times, we're good to go. Problem is keeping that up 7 more times. But yeah, let's go all the way. Oh yeah, there's the Unguru. There's the one that goes over all of the kingdoms and all the things that Henny just posted. That link is very useful. Okay, 1 down, 7 to go. Let's be the first group. Let's be the first ones ever to get Warlord 4 completed. So 1 battle down. See if we can do another 7. I don't believe we'll get through all of them, but we're definitely going to try. Okay. He's using a Runic Blade. How much more annoying is that? 24. It really depends what he targets, if that will be more annoying. Starting move. We'll move that over. Because there was actually 2 chances we could have gotten quite a bit of mana there. I need another Yellow Surge. Exactly so. And what do we get rid of? Looks like purple. This Valkyrie was actually a really lucky pick. I wish it was something else, like maybe an Alchemist or something, or actually the most optimal would have probably been a never mind, Hellcat should be drafted. So I guess Valkyrie is fine. It actually uses yellow, so you know what? Maybe Valkyrie was the best thing we could have gotten. We can take a skull and try for a brown. Or we can take a red. No, we can't take a red. Never mind. Or we could just take a blue, which will guarantee us full mana. But he's not entangled yet is the problem. So he will go for the skull, due to him not being entangled yet. And now we'll go for the blue for the barrier to make sure Valkyrie lives. Don't. Okay, good. So we'll go make sure Valkyrie lives. Getting ourselves our barrier and everything. Take the browns away. That gives us Leshy, which would give us the entangles. Oh, I should have taken those greens. Never mind. Actually, it doesn't matter. We don't actually need green. I mean, we destroyed them anyway, so never mind. Actually, didn't matter at all. We'll take yellow. Try getting that back up. Need to get the... Oh, very nice. Very, very nice. Oh, will this actually go all the way? This is such a sad, sad team to win with. Oh, if after all the teams we've been doing in the past to try to win on Warlord 4, if this seriously wins, that is depressing. We tried so many ridiculously weird Mang teams and Summon teams. We literally spent an hour and a half on one battle at one point. With some really weird summoning team that actually seemed promising, but then we ended up losing by like the third or fourth battle or something. And if this becomes the thing that we win with, that's just so facepalm worthy. The power of the Dawnbringer. Okay, do we let it poke us once and then Dawnbringer? My biggest fear of that would be he drains our mana, so I'm not going to risk it. And it looks like he would have drained something. Not quite sure what he targeted at. The speed went too quickly. But he did try mana draining something on my team. So if that would have been the weapon, that would have been awful. So good thing we did get rid of it. Well, let's go get Valkyrie up and work from there. I don't see the follow-up, though, to get her up quickly. Let's see, move that over. He's still entangled. I think we're going to risk it and assume he's still going to be entangled. I thought we could actually take the skull into the yellow. Nah, I'm going to let him get distracted. We still have barrier, so even if he cleanses, it's not going to matter yet. So now we can just go for the Valkyrie, and again, even if he cleanses, we still have the barrier. Perfect, he still didn't cleanse, and he's not going for the skulls. Come on, get the skull distracted. Okay, it won't matter though, we can just Dawnbringer. And this looks like a pretty solid match this time around. Unlike the previous one, I don't really see him coming back from this, mainly because we have, he's using a single target weapon now, instead of the multi-target he was using previously. We could just do that to get some more blues onto the board. And do we just go all the way, or do we go Valkyrie? I think we just go all the way. Yep, there we go. Dawnbringer back up. And he doesn't even get anything. I might hold it just for a little bit, though, to try getting a little bit more on Valkyrie while we're waiting for his Runic Blade to go down. So we'll just wait another turn. Wait till we get, like, Leshy or something. A little poke for him. Okay. Leshy, can we get you? Yes, there's plenty of different ways we can get you right now. Please throw your weapon. Perfect. And now we can just re-barrier for 20. Valkyrie it down and re-barrier again. Not like it matters. And match. There we go. 2-0. We're going all the way. We're doing it. We're going 8-0. It's going to happen. We're going to perfect score on Warlord 4. Let's make it happen. Oh, that'd be amazing if we can actually get away with this. Please do not use another Dawnbringer against us. We're actually getting pretty lucky. We're getting Runic Blades, which relative to a Dawnbringer is actually relatively weak, even though it's probably like the second best weapon. That says a lot. The second best weapon isn't even like relatively even in the same level as the best weapon. Okay, he did not get a skull. We were actually very lucky there because we did not have any form of barrier or anything like that. So the fact that he did not kill us there was quite fortunate for us. Unfortunately, did I just get rid of Brown? I think I just did. I kind of need Leshy really badly right about now. He's not entangled yet, which is a bit of a problem because, yeah, we just lost our Valkyrie for the first time. It looks like we're going to gain our first lose. That or we need to do alternative means. That or we could try to get really lucky. We cannot get very lucky. Oh, why do I put it to luck? Never a good idea, particularly in this game. Okay, so, moves. Let's go try for skull. Didn't get it. Let's go and red or blue. Blue still has a +1, so I guess we do go for it first. He still does not align any skulls. That's good for us, though bad news is no moves that are useful, except maybe that yellow, which actually is slightly tempting. I'll go for it. He'll just waste one of the barriers. That's perfectly fine. He gets to summon 2, though that summon does nothing since he doesn't actually get to utilize it. Do we just throw a Dawnbringer? I think we just throw a Dawnbringer. Warlord 4 perfect? I know, we're Warlord 4 perfect right now. We're 2-0. Good possibility we could lose this one, though. Runic Blade hits so ridiculously high. Let me see. 24 damage, and it gains 10 to all stats if he gets a kill. He can one-shot anything other than our hero with a Runic Blade if he goes for it. Which means I need to basically perpetually keep barrier on everything on my team. I don't want to throw a Dawnbringer yet. I want him to waste on a skull if I can. The only problem is there's no mana I can actually do to progress my anything at this point. I could deliberately let him waste a turn on skull, but that wouldn't really serve much of purpose. Oh, what to do. If there was any mana at all that I could actually guarantee accumulate, I would just take it right now. I think at this point I just Dawnbringer though. Okay, like this. Oh, you know what? I probably should have waited till after Runic Blade. Oh well. Well, at least he can't do anything with Runic Blade this time, and he keeps hitting the same one, so that's actually good. He would actually killed that if I didn't, so maybe that was the right choice to go for the Dawnbringer there, because if not, he would have actually gone and gotten that kill. Yeah, I know we got this. No, this one we might actually lose, which would be quite unfortunate. Though really, all we need to do is get another Leshy. Would be nice if we could get Valkyrie again though too, if we do end up losing it. But we do have our chance. There goes our barrier. We can deflect one skull, even if we don't have the barrier. Oh, there goes the one skull. That didn't last long. That did not last long at all. Okay. Blue surge into yellow surge. Well, half of that happened. Let's see. If I take the red, it's a trap. If I take this red, it's a 1 in 7 chance that's a trap. Got it. Ooh. Do I take the skull? I'm leaning towards yes. Because I automatically lose the barrier I obtain. Yeah, we risk it. It was worth it. Okay. So now we Dawnbringer it. Now we just need to deal with his hero. Which, if you can actually get a Runic Blade to hit, of course not counting the barrier, but if he actually gets it to land on a troop, we're going to have an issue. As long as he doesn't actually kill anything with Runic Blade, we're going to be fine. Okay, I'm just going to have to ignore his mana, as much as I don't want to. More important that we get ours than he gets his, because I need to keep rebarriering us. So he'll get distracted. Oh, is that enough to win? Do I go for the skull or do I Dawnbringer? I think I go for the skull. Ooh, okay. That was really bad if that skull would have been there. But, yeah, I think we won at this point. All we need now is one more damage of really any kind. Even he would be enough. Well, 10 damage right there. Would actually be enough to kill him. It's 10 to a random enemy, and he is the only enemy. What to do? Yeah, this might be the first ever full run of Warlord 4. We'll definitely need to like post this after the fact if it happens or something. Not quite sure. But yes, this would be, I believe, the first Warlord 4 run in Gems of War history if we do get it. Or at least the first recorded one. Still haven't seen a screenshot of it though on forum. Let's see. Though someone could probably do it, see that we're doing it right now, and probably beat us if they get a good enough draft with like a Valkyrie, a Leshy, and like something that's actually useful other than him. A little bit of a bad situation. I have no clue what to take because nothing will really progress us. Okay, there's the skull. Oh, that's enough to kill. There we go. Sweet. Okay, 3-0 on Warlord 4. How on earth is that possible? What is even happening? There we go. 3-0. Just in case we lose once. I need to see how far we can get with perfect score. That'd be amazing if we could go 8-0 Warlord 4. my goal isn't 8-0 though. As long as we get 8-1, that would still be just as good as 8-0. But that'd be absolutely amazing if we did go perfect. All 8 of them. So 3-0 so far. Quasit, I'll probably jinx myself, but Quasit shouldn't be a threat. As I say that, it'll probably be really bad. I think Succubus might actually be the most annoying thing on its team out of everything. Also, oh, I know what will actually be annoying. Obsidian Golem, because it will hit through barrier and one-shot our Valkyrie. So even if we have barrier, we cannot stop an Obsidian Golem. So that could be a bit of an issue. Because basically it does a double tap on its ability. And the first tap will remove the barrier, and then its core damage will kill us. Oh, and it already has almost all of its mana. Good. Oh, that's awful. Skull right there. I kind of have to take it. And that gives it yellow, though it doesn't actually use yellow. But then it gets a skull. Well then, I have to sacrifice my Valkyrie, apparently. There's no way other way I can do it. Unless I try doing some kind of weird maneuver over here. Which I'm not going to bother doing. So we lose our Valkyrie immediately. Not really much I could have done about that. But that is why I have her up front. She is our meat shield. Okay. Red Surge into Red Surge wouldn't be too bad. There's one of them. There's some greens, which we don't actually use. Do we take our Skull Poke now or later? Oh, never mind. I can actually get safe. Okay, good. We did get safe. Quasit, will you go and do something good? No, all you did was reduce armor. Good job. That's what we need you doing. Do something useless every single time. We'll take the yellow down. I'll just move that. We'll take a red surge. We have this other red, but it takes a skull if I take it. Blue surge. It will get skull distracted. I need to do something about this. How do we go about it? We really only have that up and this over as options. Neither really seem that good of an option. I think this one might actually be more desirable, though. Because he's going to move that eventually, trying to take a red for Succubus. Wow, that wasn't even enough mana. Actually, even with the Surge, it wasn't enough. So, here, we let it skull. We'll get our barrier cast, go from there. But it will get another shot. Oh, and we cannot survive that shot. Oh, that changes it slightly. So we have to take the skull then. I cannot survive the actual damage of the impact. So I can let it distract once, which is what we're going to do right here. So we'll do that. Then we Dawnbringer again. And now we need one more. Oh gosh, no. That's going to hit us. So it's not going to be enough damage, or shouldn't. What hero class am I using right now? Or type? Why is my thing counting as a knight? I need to go switch that. It needs to not count as a knight, just in case one of them have like a deal extra damage against knights. Instantly kill any knight. Swap hero for Leshy? That could work for meat shielding. I kind of wanted to utilize the extra damage that it had. But just so we don't have to keep worrying about all these like little skull things, it might actually be good to do that. So yeah, we could try it next time if we do end up losing this because of this. Because our hero is in harm's way. Oh, and we have no way to dodge that now. Rip. That awkward moment when you never get the Leshy up. Okay. Is there anything we can do to save ourselves here? I can take this blue up and it can be triple purple or triple green. Those are the only two things that can save us. That is not what I meant. Okay, yeah, that's match. There's no way of winning it from this point on. Unless Leshy does that 1,000 times in a row. Double skull. Now do that 10 more times and we'd almost kill the entire enemy team. Okay, let's just exit at this point. This is a lose. Oh, wait. We got a chance. We got a chance. Wait. You know what? Let's try it. Let's try playing it out. I know we're not going to win, but it's going to be funny to try. Okay, please, infinitely loop. Pull a rockworm. You got this. Pull a rockworm. It's not impossible. You have a chance. Let's get the entangle. Nice. Why couldn't you have done that ages ago? Please, infinitely do a bunch of turns. If we can seriously win with this, that'd be insane. We need to make this happen. Oh, that would be so... Do you know how much luck we would need to win with this at this point? Extra turn. It's not an extra turn. Barrier. How do we still have barriers? That was like from ages ago. Okay, we'll go take that. It's guaranteed full mana. Don't. No, that was my mana I needed to win. Please don't die. You're our last hope. Oh, what is even happening? Okay, blue, go. Don't die. Oh, cleanse. Perfect. Exactly what we needed. Blue surge, go. Exactly. We need another entangle. Come on, Leshy. Come on. You're almost there. Okay, he's about to mana drain. Ideally, he mana drains Leshy. No, don't do this again. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Good. Let's see. Where do we need to move? Nothing we can really do. Don't die. Don't die. You got this. Hang on. Hang in there. 0 attack, go. I have to take it or else I lose. He's gonna Runic Blade us to death. No! Okay, now we lose. Okay, it was worth a shot. It was worth a shot, but this is the end. Oh no, it's not the end of the line. Oh wait. We still have a second. We still have a chance. We have 0 attack. This would have to hit an extra turn like 6 times in a row. 1. It's possible. Come on, hit it 3 more times. Because we have 0 attack, so we would have to do it every time. Anything else we can move? Come on. Oh, this is gonna hit. There's only 8. 2! Could you imagine if we win with this right now? That would be the luckiest play ever. 3! Please go all the way. This would be absolutely insane. Okay, do we take this red or do we not? It brings some of those blues a lot lower to a point that they won't be usable, but it will clump a little bit over here because of that guy and over there. I think we take it. Okay, I think that's okay. This would be the 4th one in a row. Please hit, please hit. No! Oh, I was worth a shot. Wow, that came really close though. That came outstandingly close. Okay, yeah, we'll try it with Leshy back one. Or a Leshy up one. That would have been amazing. Oh, why couldn't that happen? That would have been too perfect. This basically is like a rockworm, kind of, just with a higher mana cost. Almost did it. So very close. Anyways, let's try this again. Let's not lose. Very close. Very, very close. Also, we'll have the first redeem code after we win or lose this arena run. Well, we'll go move that over. Get Leshy immediately. Before I do that, though, let's take some yellows. That will give us Valkyrie. Move that down. Get a skull. Move that up. Get reds. And now we throw Leshy. And I'm not scared of any skull now because he's entangled. So we don't need to worry about that. Take that up. That gives us Dawnbringer. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're just going to leave Leshy there. Use him as a meat shield. Won't be able to get the entangle up as easily, but it's more important that our hero lives. Actually, I might even put him in first slot in front of our Valkyrie. Not quite sure. I do like having the entangle though. Like, we're not sure which one's a higher priority in keeping it alive. The Valkyrie, which blocks our other mana, but feeds him blue. Or Leshy that entangles, but once we lose him, we don't use brown anymore. Plus, he helps clear the board for Valkyrie. Oh, you know what? Maybe he could be first slot then. They're both going to die one shot anyways. It's not like it really... If one of them was like immune to one-shotting, it would make more sense. But you know what? I might even put Leshy all the way to first. Let's see. Red to blue. No. Red search. Oh, never mind. That wouldn't even be enough. Yeah, nothing I do would be enough mana for our Valkyrie this turn. I could take blue 2 times in a row. I might just go for the Valkyrie all in though. So that I kind of want to keep as is. So, oh wait, I can take the yellow, and it'll still keep most of it there. Okay, and that just is a random useless shot. We'll go and convert out green or nothing. Never mind, nothing. We don't even need to convert anything. We can just throw in Dawnbringer. He'll take Skull. We'll convert, throw another Dawnbringer, go from there. Exactly so. Throw it down on the green. Sorry, Leshy, you don't get anything to destroy this time around. I need those reds for our Valkyrie. Oh wait, actually we do need a re-entangle. Here we go. It doesn't matter if you actually take out any greens, it just matters if you cast. So he just destroyed a bunch of skulls. Good job, that did nothing. And what do we do from here? Runic Blade can kill Valkyrie, and I have no way around that. And good thing the AI is dumb enough to not know to kill the Valkyrie. So good for us. Dawnbringer, and let's move that up. I think we're gonna do it. We have a chance. We're in it. Dawnbringer. 1 HP zombie who has a... Does he have a full heal? No, he used to have a full heal. But they got rid of it. That didn't go over too well, but we almost got a Dawnbringer out of it. Runic Blade cannot one-shot anything, plus we're about to re-put the barrier, so that'll work. So he'll try killing the oh wait, we didn't get enough mana. Ooh, that's a bit of an issue. Better not get a kill. Move that over. He doesn't get anything good. I'm not going to go for the Browns yet. I don't think he's going to block us. Yeah, and he doesn't. So we can just go Leshy again. Ooh, didn't have the Entangle yet for the anti-skull right there. Also, we get to deny his greens. That actually works out so perfectly for Runic Blade, too. The fact that Leshy destroys or removes all the green. No, he destroys them. Never mind. Well, we don't actually need the mana, so technically it's just remove, since we don't actually gain the mana since we don't need it. But technically he does gain us the green mana. We just don't have anywhere to put it, so we don't actually accumulate it. Oh, oops. Oh, wait, never mind. I was going to say, I didn't give a protection to Valkyrie, but not only did we have Entangle, we also had the fact that he had Barrier on him. So that worked out. And that's match. Dawnbringer. Kill it out. I know, Frost Wizard almost winning there was quite amazing. That would have been too perfect if it would have won that one battle. That would have been way too perfect. Oh, that was great. Okay, anyways, 4-1 so far. We need to win another 4 without getting a single lose. And then we'd be the first person to do Warlord 4. Then someone else will need to be the first person to ever do Warlord 4 without ever losing. I don't know if we're going to bother trying to do it again with 0 losses. That might be just a little bit too tedious to try to do that. You'd have to get insanely good luck to really get away with that. For 8 battles straight on Warlord 4. I'll go take the blue. And red surge, because we get blue out of it. Yep. Oh, he gets green though. Oh, that's not. Oh, is that enough damage? Yes, it is. It kills Leshy. Well, good thing we didn't put Valkyrie there. It would have died. So, hey, good thing we kept it as is. Though, unfortunately, we have no way to entangle it now. So, we have to keep Dawnbringering to keep ourselves from getting skulled. Do we have a Valkyrie? Yes. Unfortunately, it's on red, which is like one of the last colors I would ever want to use it on. But I need the Dawnbringer to keep our Valkyrie alive, so I will do it. We can get a 6 damage poke, which we will go for. And what do we do from here? I guess we just throw Dawnbringer to make sure Valkyrie doesn't die, and then throw down a Lizard and hope that lands. How many are on the board? Only 9. This could kill the Leshy. Not sure how important that really is, though. I think we go for the Valkyrie. We're racing another Dawnbringer. Ooh, this is actually the first Dawnbringer we're up against. How much damage is that? Whoa! How much damage is that? Like our entire HP in one shot. We thought our Dawnbringer was strong. Look at that Dawnbringer. 26 damage to all enemies, plus the boost, plus barrier to all allies, plus the boost on red. We will die in one Dawnbringer. That is very potent, particularly on the enemy team. That is definitely not good. We're in a similar situation. I do not want to have to get rid of yellow right now. I'm leaning towards throwing the Lizard. The only problem is if we miss Lizard, we lose the game. So, probably not the best of idea. We could also throw this on blue, and while that doesn't give us an extra turn, that does give us almost all the mana we need. The only problem is it doesn't give us all of it. Let's see, 1, 2... Wait, does it do 3 pairs? Yeah, 3 pairs. That's minimum because of the +1. That's 12. So, how many of them would need a surge? 2 of them. 12, 2, that's 18. Yes, if 2 of them surge, that'd be exactly enough. There's a 60-ish% chance that each one would surge. So, is that worth going for? Kind of. How badly do I want to keep yellow on the board? I don't think I want it that badly on the board. Let's just get rid of it. We also got some Valkyrie out of it. Sweet. So we can take this blue into hopefully a red. That, or we could just throw this down and hope we get lucky. Oh wait, it's still our turn. Wait, how did we get an extra turn? Okay, never mind. I thought we just gave him all that blue. Okay, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. That gives us another Dawnbringer to keep our Valkyrie alive. I feel so tempted to take that red, but he'll skull, so I can't. So Dawnbringer, that brings it down to only Dawnbringer versus Dawnbringer, essentially. So whose Dawnbringer is better? We'll see. Take the red to get our Valkyrie. Looks like ours is, because we'll get another cast. Even if it gets that off at this point, we'll have barrier on everything, so it won't matter. Unless it starts taking skulls, in which case it will matter. But we'll throw our Dawnbringer. It'll throw its, but it will hit on zeros. Then we do that to remove its barrier. And we get all of our mana back, and we're right back where we were. Except that our advantage instead. And perfect. Okay, so let's get rid of purple. That'll give us all the Dawnbringer mana we need off these purples that were just sitting here. They are now blues. Which is why I deliberately didn't take them earlier. And yeah, let's match. There we go. 5-1. You were away for 20 minutes. Did you miss something interesting? Yes. You'd missed the most 20 interesting minutes we're probably going to do all stream, unfortunately. We're doing Warlord 4 Arena. And we're 5 battles in. Well, technically 6 because we lost one. That battle was probably the most intense one that we actually lost. But yeah, we're 5-1 on Warlord 4. And no one has actually beaten Warlord 4 difficulty before yet in Arena. So yeah, we're doing that right now. Or at least attempting it. We're close. We're very close. Though it is going to keep getting harder. Well, actually, it won't really increase in difficulty. But, you know, we might find a team that will just absolutely roll us. You never know. Some people can draft some really amazing stuff. It's only a matter of time before we find someone who gets really lucky with a draft. Okay. So Red Surge, I believe, is the way to go here. There's a chance he skulls us. Oh, yeah. I meant to put Leshy up front. Ooh, Leshy should have been up front. Oh, imagine if we lose now because of that. Aw. That'd be so depressing. Yeah, I probably should put Leshy up front if we do live this. Because I do feel like I need the Valkyrie more. It just speeds it up so much. Or a capability of accumulating mana. With the Valkyrie. Okay, still winnable. Slightly less so after he just cleansed right there. Okay. So we get a Dawnbringer. That'll give us our barrier and some damage. He has quite a few yellows too, so that definitely helps. We can try for another Leshy. That wouldn't hurt. 2 browns will get it up for us. Where do we move? Where do we move? Purple doesn't really give us anything. Is that really the only move on the board? He might get a shuffle if so. No, he can take yellow still, which will give him Runic Blade, which is almost as bad as giving him a shuffle. Yep, there's his Runic Blade. Not to mention I barely have any move other than taking this yellow, which I kind of don't mind, but he's just going to leave us with a horrible move the following turn. Actually, it's not too horrible. I can take a red. And then he's going to take something. Then I'm going to probably have to be forced into a skull or a shuffle. Yeah, a skull. I can't not take that skull unless I want to sacrifice Leshy. Which wouldn't be horrible. Do we sacrifice Leshy? I think we sacrifice Leshy. That or we take the... You know what? Actually, let's go do it that way. That will give us the capability of getting one more Leshy out before he dies. His inevitable death. Oh, he better not be smart enough to kill Leshy. Do we take this blue and try for 2 different reds? Yes. Never mind. Compared to the other option, that's definitely the smarter option, even though we don't get it. Good, he's dumb enough to go do that move. Perfect. We can take a skull and hope for a red. Or we could take anything else and hope he does not entangle. Perfect. Except we didn't surge, which is not perfect. Do we go for another Leshy? Oh, maybe it was the right choice, keeping the Leshy. Oh, never mind. That cleanse. Okay, well, we're still buried on our hero. Should we take this time to get a little bit more mana? No. Because I need to make sure I get another Dawnbringer as quickly as possible. He's going to create a bunch more red. As long as he misses, that's actually going to be beneficial to us. That is not a miss. Please miss again. Oh, we're burned on our hero, too. I think we just lost. No, wait. That's going to be our second lose. No. Okay, that's going to be bad. That's going to be really bad. How do we come back from this? We're burned on the one troop we need not to be burned. And he hits it again and we die on it. There's a 50% chance we lose next turn. What's the easiest thing we can do right now to keep ourselves alive? Let's see. Yeah, it is Red Day today in Guild Wars. Where to move, where to move. That won't work. That won't work. That won't work. Where's our best chance to try to get an extra turn? There isn't even a best chance. It's like, take this red and hope for triple blue or triple red. That is basically our option at this point. Is actually to do what the AI says. and hope we get ridiculously lucky. That or he can miss. That would also be useful. Oh, we missed. Okay. Well, we're still in this then. Barely. Very, very barely are we still in this. Oh! Except we're still burned, which makes that less appealing. But, let's see. Did we go for this first? I believe the answer is yes, because he does not use blue. I want to wait till this cleanses off before we get a Dawnbringer. Nice. Oh, can you infinitely loop? Let's see that infinite loop. Oh, we got the cleanse. Oh, wait, we could actually throw another blue. Do that. Nice. Yellow? Yeah, sure, move that out of the way. Go again. Hit the hero. Stop hitting not hero. Oh, I need to make sure. I'm like just throwing these downs, not even paying attention that we could die to a skull at any point. I should probably go take that skull. Do I Dawnbringer or do I not? I think I take the skull and then I Dawnbringer. Yeah, and then I Dawnbringer. And then I take the skull again. And well, that was a pretty nice save. Oh wait. We'll take that. The skull. Get that over. Take another skull. Ooh, Runic Blade. Ooh, Runic Blade. Don't miss. Well, thank you. Well then. I said this thing would be like useless on our team. I couldn't have lied more. MVP right there. MVP Frost Lizard. There, that is for sure. Okay, let's go try it with Leshy first slot and see if we can keep our Valkyrie alive a bit more. I know that's only triple color, but yeah, I think we need the Valkyrie more for the mana generation. Well, there we are. 2 more battles until we become the first Warlord 4. This needs to happen. Dino Power, Frost Lizard for the win. We're almost there. Please, easy battles, every single easy battle that we could possibly ever get. Be like a, peasant. Let's see a peasant. Bombot. Ooh, ouch. I need a barrier for that. That is 15, 19. Oh, actually, that's not as much as I thought. It's 19 damage to everything. That's still enough to one-shot everything other than Valkyrie, though. Even though that seems like such a low number. It is still very high. Well, looks like we lost Leshy already. No, goodbye, Leshy. The second I put him in the first slot, dies instantly. Poor guy. Do I take the skull? I'm leaning towards no. But there isn't really much else to do. Okay, it took a little bit of mana, mainly Stargazer. I don't think I'm that afraid of Stargazer. It gives it a lot of attack, but that's basically all it gets is a lot of attack. Not much else about it will really be able to do much. We'll take the purples. A red Surge would be okay. Start getting Valkyrie up. Might take this yellow first, just to kind of move things around, though. Then take this red. Then he'll probably take the other one. I could also take this yellow. So I should take that yellow. Ooh. Oh, there goes Leshy. Ooh, there goes Valkyrie. Can you stop hitting everything in one shot? Well, there goes our 2 frontliners. Now we have to win with just the combo. Just the double threat. Can we win? Okay, red into skull looks like the plan here. Please die already. Please stop getting skulls. Runic Blade, please be dumb enough to hit our hero. If not, we have to win with just Runic Blade. I don't know what we should do here. I can cast this now and make sure the lizard lives. Or I can take the skull and hope the AI is dumb enough to hit my hero. One of the two needs to happen. I think, I know, Frost Lizard got this. I know, I think I might just need a Dawnbringer here. It looks like a Dawnbringer. It just becomes way too strong if it gets the kill. Oh, interesting. Okay, so it would have hit our hero. Well then. Well, we'll take the skull. Can you stop getting everything? I don't have my ability back up yet. Slow down. Where to go, where to go, where to go? Blue Surge go. Stargazer. Ooh. I don't think that's enough to hit our hero, though. Red Surge or Yellow Surge? Who do we trust more? Probably the yellow, because it gives us another yellow chance over there. Thank you for doing a horrible Runic Blade. And then we can cast again. That'll take out his... Oh, you know what? A silence could actually be really annoying. Not the damage itself, but just the silence. Well, actually the damage could be too. Ooh, hit our hero. Okay, that's bad. Bombot will just remove the barrier. At this point, it actually doesn't do that much damage. But we have nowheres we can go now since we can't take red anymore. Oops, and I just gave it free yellow, though I had no control over that. Skull it is, it looks like. Gotta get the poke in. So our hero can do something. Still can't... Oh, there's some yellow, I guess. Not that helpful, but better than taking nothing. Since basically anything else will do nothing. Take the blue and hopefully not give it a skull. No! Okay, Frost Lizard. Our last hope with like 0 blues on the board. Aw, why do you have to go Stargazer? Stargazer actually was like MVP here. With the ability to remove all of our blues. Looks like we finally lose to the Feather Fury. Level 1001. Well, the only chance we possibly have is he Stargazers. It's not that effective. We clear out the board some, and then somehow we infinitely loop. I'm not going to throw it now. There's only 6 gems on the board. And it's just going to Stargazer anyways. Trying to find where on earth I actually want to move something. There we go. We'll move that over. Oh, never mind. We already lost. Well, that didn't take long. Well, come on. You even get it off the cascade. Didn't even need anything else. Well, there we go. We only made it to 6. Though that is the furthest that anyone has actually ever made it, from what I'm aware of. So, well, we had a new milestone at least, but we will need to try again. We might actually try again right now. But yeah, let's go give out the redeem code. We'll go do that. Yeah, we need to go try this again. That came way too close. But I'll take it. Let's try it again. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, let's go give out the redeem code. See what we get. Wow, 2,800 souls. No, it's not that much, but still. Forget how much that boost actually is sometimes. Anyways, let me go do the... I know, the Bone Storm was real. The invisible Bone Storm. Gosh, there's invisible Bone Storms every single time with a billion skulls. Okay. Let's see. 1 second. Let me go find these codes and read through the forum real quick. Mail. 1 second. We shall get the codes. Somewhere's in all this mess. Found them. Now to figure out which one we want to give. Oh, there's a perfect one for this, even though we're currently not doing that. But we got the Xthenos code. Because we did end up doing the video on him earlier. If none of you saw it, we did end up getting Xthenos earlier. This stream was going to be about him a little bit more, but he's basically dead content already. So, that didn't really happen. So, yeah, let's go do the code. And we'll have another code a little bit later during the stream. Where is my code dispenser? There it is. Code dispenser. All it is a copy-paste area. Here we go. And move it in just to be a little bit centered. Good enough. Boom. There we go. Xathenos with a bunch of S's, like a snake. There we go. But yeah, anyone that want to use the code is right there. Use it on gemsofwar.com underneath the game code section. Let me go and get the link and everything for that. For any of you that don't know where that is or just want to copy paste it. 1 second. Copy that there. Copy all that over. Copy that into chat. Okay, and what else do we need to go do? I need to go actually use it. Oh, also, it's only for PC mobile users can use the code, and your invite code, for any of you that don't know, is underneath the settings, underneath where it says invite code. Whatever yours says is what you put there. So let me go put that in for myself. So invite code, the code, that's below me. The redeem code that is, let's say that you're not a robot, redeem, and success. And that gives the normal reward of 2 treasure maps. Come on. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. And from that gem key, we get a runic trait stone. I'm actually perfectly fine with runics. And there we go. Okay, let's go try doing this one more time. Let's see if we can get a good draft. Though, in all honesty, can we really beat that draft? I kind of underestimated it initially. It's actually a pretty insane draft. I'm going to need to repick so many times to try to get a newer one. Let's see. What am I really looking for to win with? The exact same thing? I almost don't feel like we can get more perfect than that, actually. Not to mention we're getting horrible, horrible picks. I really need a Valkyrie or something again. Or an Alchemist. Really badly. Toad. Actually wouldn't be horrible. Kind of would. Let's see. Destroy all gems of a chosen ally's mana color. Give them 3 armor. Not useful. Not useful. Not useful. But just in case. Nope. Cockatrice, you know what? No, but we don't need the extra brown. Retire that. We're gonna run through like 100,000 gold trying to do this. If we don't get it in the next 10, we're probably just gonna give up on it for now. Because the main thing that normally kills these is you just can't get the drafts that you need to actually make it work. On a normal difficulty, you can go with almost anything. On Warlord 4, it's very limited what you can go with. Yeah, we're not going to be able to do this, even if we do go all yellows this time. Like that, that's not going to be strong enough. I don't think it's going to be strong enough. No, we don't have any support for our weapon. Not to mention every single yellow we just put on the team is going to be blocking it like crazy. Useless again. You know what? Actually, you might be okay. This could be potential. Recruits. Potential died. Oh, this could be useful. Nope. Never mind. Useless. Useless. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. You got the Frost Lizard again. Frost Lizard for the win? Frost Lizard and the Mad Prophet for the win? You know, it does cover every color. Meat Shield. Meat Shield. Dawnbringer. You know what? We're gonna try it. Double Meat Shield, Dawnbringer, Frost Lizard. There's a chance. There's a glimmer of hope. Frost Lizard for MVP again. Let's see it. Infinite 10 in a row loop. Let's see if it can go 2 times in a row. And win it this time. Not like before, but actually win it this time. So let's give it a shot. Double Meat Shield, Dawnbringer, Frost Lizard. With nothing blocking the Dawnbringer this time, so we can go straight forward every single mana that we take. Basically, every turn will be going into either Dawnbringer or into Mad Prophet. Browns and greens are basically pointless, even though we technically use it initially. So let's see what happens. If nothing else, Mad Prophet would also give us additional damage on our Frost Lizard, speeding up his potential. It also gives us some mana, though it's only 4, which is pretty trivial. But round 2, let's try it. See if we can go perfect score or anything even remotely close. Okay, right off the bat, we see a skull that it can one-shot us with. Do we take it? Probably. Do we ignore it? Also probably. Both of them are the correct answer. I ignore it. Yeah, we'll let that happen. As long as we get Dawnbringer. As long as we get Dawnbringer, that's the most important thing. And we did get Dawnbringer, and a lot of mana to go around with it. So we'll move that down so we can still keep that right there. It gives us another Dawnbringer. Do we let him cast? Yes. I do wait and let him cast. Just so he removes our barrier. And then we do that to re-put our barrier on. So even if he skulls us like that, we still get to stay in. And, you know, the power of that Leshy. That Leshy really kept us in last time. Okay. Where to move? Skull I gotta take. Don't have a choice. Yeah, we might need to get a Leshy back. Might need Leshy, and really, I almost feel like we just need Leshy more than anything. Leshy into second slot with something else as a meat shield in front. Okay, this skull we definitely have to go for. I should make it show shuffle does almost nothing. Good, good. Right over here. I'm not... I don't know. We could take this yellow. Too many chances that it gets a skull, though. It does have a chance we get an extra turn. Oh, never mind. I didn't even see the other skull there. Fail. Well, we already lost. This is retreat and restart then. We already lost in the first battle. Rip. That was actually completely my fault that time, though. Useless redraft. Retire. Let's try it again. Useless redraft. Retire. And let's try this again. Arena. Redraft. Rockworm infinite loop. Let's make it happen. Except we didn't get anything else, so dead already. Retire. Yes. We're gonna be out of gold. Poor gold stack. Gonna need a farm more later. We'll take the Mo in case we need a yellow. Oh, Valkyrie! And that's about as far as it goes. Enchantress probably wouldn't do much for us. So it does have 10% this week, though. That almost does nothing to it. Actually, all of them have 10%. That's kind of funny. Deal 8 damage to all enemies, enchant a random ally. No. Sacrificial Priest could kill the Mo. But we wouldn't really get much value out of it. Though I could use him as a frontline tank, but then he's blocking my yellow. But then again, isn't everything we put in front of our hero going to be blocking our yellow? So, you know what? We'll actually take Sacrificial Priest because of his high attack. And we could give this a shot. A very, very, very timid shot. It is pure yellow team, so we are getting more damage for it per cast. It's pure yellow. You can't get more yellow than that. There is no possible way to get more yellow than how yellow our team is right now. But, yeah, I think we could give this a shot. Sacrificial Priest coming in with the high attack, the Valkyrie for the obvious Valkyrie purposes, and then the Dawnbringer for the win. We'll give it a shot, see what happens. Nothing else. Yeah. Attempt. Is Hellcat only available in chests, or can you get it at the end of a quest? Oh, he is unfortunately only available in chests. He is not within a quest. The one that you get from Blade of the Lands quest is Herald of Chaos, which is still a decent early game troop, but nowhere near the effectiveness of a Hellcat, that is for sure. Okay, well, a little bit of a bad start, but we did end up getting the Valkyrie right there afterwards, so that kind of made up for it. So really nice, really nice. Throw down the initial Dawnbringer. Do we take the skull? Yeah, we'll take the skull. Didn't get hit, nice. We get our Valkyrie right back up before anything weird happens. Nice, get the Surge. Take the yellow, got the Surge again, boom. Take that out on to the brown. And quite a few things, oh no, we can't, never mind. Oh, you know what? Actually, there's quite a few things we could do here. We'll do that. Still need to take a skull to make sure it doesn't. Or do I want to take in a skull? I do, but I don't have anything else I can really take except maybe this yellow? Does he get anything out of it? No. Yes, he does. The answer is yes. Yeah. Okay. So, Spirit Fox. Not trusting it. Get it down. There goes 2 of our barriers. I do have a drop, though. I can red drop. Oh, look at that staircase. Wow. I can red drop into green drop into purple drop into skull drop. Boom. Boom. Wait, is that actually your turn? Boom. Boom. No, it's not. We'll take the red. We'll take the skull and the purple at the same time. Still gonna go for it, though. We need the red man anyways. And we need to get rid of the skull. Yellow Surge. And Yellow Surge again, even though we didn't get the first time. There we go. Take the skull. Dawnbringer, go from there. And then through the Dawnbringer. Please die already. MVP Spirit Fox. I think we lost first battle already. Most of them probably will lose on the very first battle. That's the easiest way to tell if they're worth it or not. Do they lose first battle? If so, don't use it. Nope, looks like we won with it. Has a chance. A very slim chance. Not as good as the other one, but it does have the potential of getting through. That'd be sad if we win with an even weaker team than what we were using earlier. Possible. Definitely possible. All we need at this point is one skull. What on earth is the weapon he's using? He's using a big scythe. Wait, how did we get a kill? I didn't even notice it was my turn. Wait, it was our turn? I thought it was still her turn. Oh, are we still at no dislikes? Oh yeah, if anyone could leave a like, that would help out a lot if you were enjoying. Helps out with the stream, helps with the exposure and just everything like that. Normally I don't ask for likes, but I might as well. Anyways, there we go. 1-0. Let's make it happen again. See what happens. All pure yellow team with Dawnbringer. Such a weird team right now. At least we have the Valkyrie though. That's like the only thing that actually makes sense in this team is the Valkyrie. Everything else is like, what on earth am I using? Well, the Valkyrie plus the Dawnbringer, obviously. But everything else is just really weird based on whatever we could draft. Yeah, what we're trying to do right now, anyone just getting here now, we're trying to do Warlord 4 Arena. Trying to get through the entire thing on Warlord 4. It is yet to ever be done. And we figured with the new Dawnbringer, or newish Dawnbringer, we tried to get through it. We ended up making it to 5 battles, or was it 6 battles? 1 to 2. We made it very far already. We have not gotten all the way yet, nor has anyone yet. That red is a trap. This red is not a trap. So I guess we go for the one that is not a trap. That would make sense. If he dies, I actually don't care whatsoever. He could go down and I'd be like, oh, yeah, whatever. It wouldn't be optimal if he went down, but it wouldn't matter. So, do we Dawnbringer now? He's going to remove the barrier. I don't think I really mind if he gets removed on him, though. If it was for the Valkyrie, that'd be a different story, but on him, it's not really that important if it gets removed. So we can take some purple. It's not really a mana we need, but there isn't anything else we can take, so... Guess we are going for some of his. We'll take some red there. Let him do whatever. Move that brown over. Don't get anything from it. Yellow Surge is not worth it, mainly because it's being blocked right now. Though if I don't take it, he will, so I kind of have to. Oh, he didn't go for the green right there. Kind of surprised. I also can't really deny him the greens, though. So that barely nearly dies, so we'll just move that up. And I might just have to kill him. Too bad I can't use that on him. Can we just extend it over to his team? That'd be great. Yeah, I think we just kill him to make sure that he doesn't get the Runic Blade off. Okay, good. That actually helps us. So I'll take it. We'll move that over. Oh, we got double color right there. It removes the shield on Valkyrie. We'll get rid of the brown here. It gives us Dawnbringer. The almighty Dawnbringer. And we'll throw that down. It gives us barriers again. What else do we need to move around? How do you get Dawnbringer? You need to build all 3 of the single color new legendary weapons. And then after that, you have to make the Dawnbringer, which costs 1 million souls, among some other resources. I did a video on it a week or 2 back. You can see it in the YouTube library thingy. But yeah, we end up doing a video going over it in extensive detail. But it costs about 1.3 million souls upon other resources. Realistically, most people will not be getting it. It's currently one of the hardest things, if not the hardest thing in the entire game to really obtain right now. Except for maybe Xathenos, which was the legend that we just went over this morning. Which is also extremely expensive. We're going to move that up. The Dawnbringer is actually useful, though. I really underestimated how ridiculously good the Dawnbringer is. The Dawnbringer is better than the Mythic. You know, the actual Mythic troop. Okay. If they ever wanted to make heroes great again, just make more Mythic weapons. Though that would be a little bit annoying with how much they cost. But, yeah, if there was like 10 more of these, heroes would be used in every single battle ever. If there were 10 weapons similar to that of a Dawnbringer. Well, we'll go and do this on the brown that he just created. And Skull was going to let sit there for a second. Move everything around. And Oh yeah, you just started. Yeah, don't worry about this weapon. Pretend it doesn't exist. Let's see. Well, we'll go get our barriers down. Go take the yellow. We surge it. We'll take the red for the extra turn. Get herself a Valkyrie on the purple. Get herself a skull into a Dawnbringer, then we win. Oh, yeah. Oh wow, we actually had an extra turn chance, and we got it off the cascade there. Also, we don't win yet, but he's just going to take the skull or waste his turn on something. He did not go for the skull, which is actually quite unfortunate, because we don't have as much area to aim at. But we still get what we need, and that is match. I can't believe I'm about to win with a team that's worse than the team that I was using earlier. Who knows? Let's see. We're at the same spot we were earlier, 2-0. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I know. There's probably a lot of Dawnbringers in Arena. Any late game player that has Dawnbringer is using it in Arena. There's not that many people in late game running it, but anyone who is running Dawnbringer. You'd have to be insane to have Dawnbringer and not run it in Arena. Also, some people just for fun, like what we're doing, might be running it in Arena. I'm just doing it to try to see if we can win on Warlord 4, though. But one interesting thing, though, it actually is, as of the most recent patch, it's the quickest trophy farming method in the game is now to spam Arena if you have Dawnbringer. For the first time ever, for the first time ever, Arena is the quickest possible trophies you can obtain in the game, which is very odd, but it is the current case of how everything is set up. I don't know if that was their intention or not, but that is currently the outcome. Okay, do we let him die? The answer is yes. But how do we let him die? I think we can try to let him live. Not because we need him to live, but because it will help us tank if he lives. Yeah, so we just take a skull right now. No, we don't. Never mind. We throw another Dawnbringer. Can you stop getting skulls on the board? Okay. I cannot take this red, or else he triggers the thing. So it looks like I finally have to let him die. So we take this skull, he'll take the other one. It gives us a bunch of blue. Why did he not take the other one? Well, now you'll take the other one. There you go. And now you give a bunch of blues. Thank you for that. Very nice. We'll go use Dawnbringer, Valkyrie, Dawnbringer, dead, or pretty close to dead. Anything else we need to move on the board? Doesn't look like it. Dawnbringer, boom. What do we throw this on? Purple, no. Red, no. Green, brown, double. No, brown works. Brown works. Red on brown. Nice. Good thing I caught that by the end of it. And is that all the extra turns? Looks like it will get a skull. Do we take that skull? Yes, because we get yellow out of it. And then oh wow, we actually got a mow. 7 damage and a stun. I'm probably gonna not use that a single time, but we got it. Oh, you know what? Oh, you know what? Just to prove me wrong. Well, first let me go get some free souls. But just to prove me wrong, we're gonna use it once to do exactly 7 damage. I couldn't not do that. There we go. Will I be disenchanting your troops too? No, I will never be disenchanting my troops ever. Even if we have to spend like 20 hours farming souls, I am never disenchanting those troops. Also, we're 3-0. Isn't this the same thing that happened earlier? Like, we go on like a gigantic win streak and then we just eventually lose. Let's hope that doesn't happen this time around. But, yeah, I think we might win. Perfect win streak this way. Okay. Bad starting board. Really bad starting board. Ridiculously bad starting board. Too many skulls to have to deal with. That we can't deal with. And barely any other colors that we need. Another skull I need to deal with. Well, I guess we just take it then. Like a brown into a skull just to get rid of off the board, the browns. Another one we have to go do. That gives them purple, but it doesn't actually use purple. It's not too big a deal. Plus we get red out of it for free. And a surge red. That actually didn't go over too bad. That's starting board. It looked a lot worse than it actually played out. So many skulls. I guess it's not too bad since our front slot is 10 damage per skull. Which is actually quite a substantially decent amount. I think we take this purple and hope for reds to fall. Oh, I didn't get that. Do we kill itself? No, we keep it alive. What are you using? Oh, he's using the back slot. That's actually not dangerous for us, for once. There we go, get our Valkyrie. No, no, no. Oh, that triple shot is deadly. Especially since I can triple remove my barriers. Gonna need to remove his brown constantly. That cannot happen again. Or else he's gonna get a lot of kills out of that. Do we take the skull? Looks like the answer is yes. Yes. I'm looking at what will happen up there. You know what? I might actually not do it. Yeah, never mind. I'm not doing it. Oh, he didn't even go for it. Interesting. That was not what I was expecting as his follow-up move. Well then. That kind of changed that plan. Okay. What's plan B then? Red Surge? Not enough mana. Skull? Yeah, Skull. I'm not too afraid of his weapon. Oh, wait, never mind. It can hit anything with a chance to kill, but it's only 10%. It's not too big a threat. Also, Trent, stop getting bigger. You're going to be the tankiest thing on his team, which is very rare. Okay, you were just keeping up so we don't have to deal with your mana blocking. We get rid of purples there. That gives us a Dawnbringer. What do we do? Oh, he can actually kill us through barrier, by the way. Which would be very, 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 very annoying if he did do that. Exactly so. Except he didn't hit our Dawnbringer. If he would have hit Dawnbringer right now, that would have been so rage quit worthy. But he did not hit Dawnbringer. And I need to kill him before he gets a chance to. So let's go get Dawnbringer. That'd be the easiest way to make sure he doesn't. Because that would kill him. Let's keep taking reds and stuff. Anything that will deny him would be good. Get rid of yellow. That gives us Dawnbringer. Take the mana. Dawnbringer or cast in a second. Do we skull or do we not skull? There's 2 skulls on the board. We have Valkyrie though, so I guess we don't. We can just simply Dawnbringer into another Valkyrie. Oh, don't. Okay, never mind. You kind of helped us. No, you didn't. Yes, you did. We can do it on brown. Thank you for that, Cockroaches. And let's match. Well then. I'll take it. So are we 4-0? I think we're 4-0. You know what? This might be even better. We might go all the way with 0 losses. There we are, 4-0. Let's keep screenshotting it. We're going all the way. We might just go all the way. Yeah. We are very close. We have potential. Let me just fix this other tab real quick. There we go. Okay. Let's get into it. Oh. Well, you know, this isn't as stressful as the previous one. Even though the previous one, I do have to say, I feel like the previous one still was the better composition of team. Well, maybe not. Maybe just pure yellow is the way to go. Skull, immediately, I kind of have to go for. It is using a Mang, though, which is helpful for us, because that's less effective. Do I just let it die? I think I give it at least 1 turn to live. Not to mention, 10 damage on the first troop is pretty decent. Which is one of the reasons why I even drafted him in the first place. Take the purple right there. Not because we really need his mana, but I need him not to be blocking his own mana. This is the main reason I did that. Yellow here. Yeah, that's fine. Even if he skull kills it, it's not that big a deal. Being a skull kill. Do I go for it or do I not? If I take the red, we get the full mana, and then we could just go crazy with everything else. But if... Well, one of us gets the red. It's either me or him, so... You know what? Let's take it ourselves. I don't care if it kills that. That is one of the least things we actually need on our team. So what should we deny here? Purple or green? I believe it uses green a bit more, so we'll go for the green here. Get rid of all extra turn remains that are on the board. Ideally, we would have gotten some red or yellow out of that, but we'll take what we can get. Throw that down. Take the red or the yellow? Red, because it bunches the blues together. I need the Mang to hit on the MOA. Would be the best thing for us. Thank you. Good job, AI. Very smart AI. Very, very smart AI. You know exactly the right move that will help me win. Okay, we'll go do that on purple. And did we go for the yellow? We already have barrier. I think we'll just go for the yellow. We already have the barrier. Take the free turn, take the free turn, take the free turn. Hello, Moa. Am I going to prove myself wrong and use you again? That'd be amazing if we could get another 4 poke. Oh, wouldn't that be funny if the final kill we do is a 7 damage Mo as our last troop remaining? We're not going to try setting that up, but that'd be really funny if it does just randomly happen. Okay, we will save the Valkyrie for Valkyrie purposes. Throw the Dawnbringer now. See if we have Valkyrie purposes. Red, no. Green, yes. Brown, a bigger yes, but we can't do it, so we'll do it on green. Get a free skull poke. Take the blue over. Get a free skull poke. Take the blue, get a free skull poke. What additional thing? Take any color, get a free skull poke. Valkyrie's probably gonna die. Do we let her die? Not yet. Oh, I need to worry about Spider now too. If this was enough damage, I would throw that to kill Spider. Unfortunately, 7 is not 9, so that will not work. Ooh, that was enough to kill. Kind of needed that Valkyrie. Now we basically just have to rush up hero to the win. And that's going to be the rest of the battle. Ooh, gotta rush that Spider. We do have to outrace the Spider here. We did not win the race. I guess it's not too big a deal. The chances that we die to that little spiderling is very unlikely. Oh, never mind. We got the damage already. Perfect. Okay, 6-0. We're almost there. Wait, is it 6-0 or 5-0? Actually, it might be 5-0. Never mind, 5-0. I wish it was 6-0. I want it to be 6-0. I want it to be 8-0. That'd be amazing. Okay, 5-0. We're almost there. We got this. We got this. Okay. Another Runic Blade. He has a summon. Serpent could actually help us if it misses. The problem is if it hits, that would be a bit of an issue. But if it keeps missing, that would be fine. I'll make sure of taking that green first and then taking the other one. Oh well. Green down. We can take the skull for free. Other skull will probably poke just so it doesn't instantly kill, but it does get a lot of brown out of it. You know what? I'm actually not going to go for it. Ooh, but I got to go for a red right here then to make it worth it. So he'll take the skull. And we can convert out brown or green. Which one is more of a threat? I don't know how much I fear a Runic Blade right now. Actually, so much so, I don't think I'm converting either. I might regret this if we lose our Valkyrie. Okay, good, we didn't lose our Valkyrie. That would have been awful if we did. But we're going to take a skull, and then Dawnbringer, then Valkyrie, then whatever else we get after. Ooh, that's going to remove all of our barriers, but we can easily replace them back as soon as we can get a alignment on our Valkyrie. Ooh, red is not the color I want to get rid of. I will if I have to, though. It's worth it for the Dawnbringer. Oh, good, we did end up taking that skull. Oh, and we get some Valkyrie mana back. I guess it was worth it then. And we'll take a yellow surge, please. That would actually be all the mana we'd need. Ooh, a blue extra turn surge would be cool, too. Well, it did surge on the blue. Not exactly what I meant. Oh, poison's going to be annoying. That can remove barrier every single time. 50% chance. But if we do it on our turn, we will have the protection for the following turn, at least for him. So like right here, we'll be protected against Runic Blade. Like that. Do we get rid of purple? No, because we don't gain much of a benefit from it. I think I take this blue over here. Or this yellow. This blue. Okay. Ooh, that skull hits. But we can get most of our mana back. Actually, all of our mana back. And that gives us a Dawnbringer, which will kill out most of his team. Almost all of it. Still a little bit missing, though. Take the green out real quick. And then that does look like a Dawnbringer. Double check the board. Anything else? Doesn't look like it. Go for it. Now we just have to outpace this runic blade. Move that up. Too bad we can't drop that right now. That would be amazing. I think I will go for the skull. How much damage? Oh, that's not going to be enough to kill our hero. It is a very high amount of damage. Ooh! Wait, he didn't go for it. Oh, okay. Wait, it didn't go for the skull that could have killed our hero. Or would that have been enough damage? Would that actually have been enough damage? I don't know for sure if that would have been. I wasn't actually paying attention to my exact value at that given time before the I can't remember its name. The steam turret actually hit. So right here, we're probably going to go for the blue into the skull. Just double checking for anything else that might be on the board. Is that really it? Did we go for it? Looks like it. Too late for the code. Hello, Gotharak. Oh, we'll have another one. We're going through Warlord 4 Arena right now, trying to not lose. We're currently perfect win streak in it. Trying to keep it that way. How is he not going for his mana? Or why? Ooh, maybe I should have just taken the blue. But then again, it would have gotten the free turn. I need to get a red surge into a blue drop. Or just a blue drop into anything. Just a blue drop is basically what I need. Not what I meant. It didn't land. Okay. Skull poke is not enough. Taking a... We lost. No, we didn't. We have to somehow get lucky enough that a 33 split damage will not do 2/3 to our hero. Will it happen? We have a chance! 2 HP! You got this. He's gonna have 1 HP when he wins. That is so screenshot worthy if it happens. Please happen. Worth it. Now that is winning a battle. 1 HP poisoned. That does not happen in late game. Well, it is arena, but that does. I have not seen that for a while. 1 HP poisoned, taking the 2 down to 1 the previous turn. Sometimes it's even more scary, like when it's only at 1 and then it had a 50% chance and then you actually got by it. But there we go. That 1 HP poison win. Who says 1 HP isn't important? You guys were wondering, like, why would I go for those HPs on, like, those newer kingdoms? Like, I think, it doesn't actually apply in Arena, but, like, let's just say that happened to have happened in, like, PvP or something where it actually does apply, or in Guild Wars where it actually matters. That's why you go for those extra HPs. They make the difference. They actually have no effect in Arena, though. The only thing that has effect in your Arena is your hero level, which gets stats very, very scarcely. It's a whole weird, complicated thing. Not your actual class level, but your actual hero level that says, like, level 1001 something. That level ends up giving you a very small amount of stat over time. You notice most of them early on in the game. It's a really old, outdated system, but those stats do get applied in Arena. Other stats from, like, Kingdom and stuff do not. Anyways, 6-0. At this point, it's more of a competition to see if we get perfect score or not. Please, 2 easy battles. We're almost there. 8-0 perfect score Warlord 4 would be an amazing screenshot. And probably replay worthy. That or we'll need to make a compilation video. If I did, it probably wouldn't be up till like Monday at like the absolute earliest. I'm really bad at compilation videos. If any of you have not noticed. I don't think I've ever made one ever. So I might. It would be an experiment for sure. The only problem is I would need to go through I would need to render out like 10 hours of footage, or maybe not that much. No, the stream's definitely not going to be that long. But we'd have to render out like 4 hours of footage and then go through all of that. The biggest issue is how long that actually takes to render. Okay, well, here we are back at the drawing board again. Let's not lose. We came this far. We didn't come to lose it. Well, that is unfortunate. It's like, we didn't come to lose. Instantly loses a troop. Though that's the least important troop on our entire team. So, brown. We do have to convert. Let's take it. That's a lot of mana. Really good value there. Movement. What do we have? Skull. Purples. Anything else? That's about it. Take the purple. Get some mana out of it. I'll take it. Skull all the way to the side and hope we take blue extra turn. Not quite, but good enough. We'll take another skull. Doesn't really get much value, but I need him not killing Valkyrie or her. It'll take some mana. What does that do? Oh, it's just a Oh, wait. Yellow to blue. Doesn't that help us? Please cast. Please cast. Please cast. Please cast. Please cast. That's basically just like a free everything for us. Thank you so much. I don't know why they added that troop. It is so ridiculously weak. And that's just helping to prove our points. Okay, well, we'll move all these extra turns out the way. Wow, a lot of extra turns. I don't mind, though. Keep giving it to me. If we just extra turn forever, I am perfectly fine with that. You do not need to stop when it's in our favor. When it's the AI, you can stop immediately. If it's in our favor, just keep going. Okay, skull. Do we take this one? Yeah, because we already have barrier. Wait, isn't that a reason to let it skull us, though? We already have everything we need, though, other than our hero having barrier. What's our game plan for the following turn, though? Well, he'll take that skull in a way that might... If it takes it from the top, we'll probably have some purples there. You know what? We'll Dawnbringer. And we didn't get alignment there. We have to do it on red, which I don't want to have to do, but it's still going to get the job done. That gives us another Dawnbringer, and we'll rebarrier our Valkyrie to make sure it doesn't die, which is important, so we can keep getting our mana. Anything else we need to move around? Doesn't look like it. Skull. I don't know if it'll go for that blue or not. Well, we're still taking that regardless. Well, we can. If it's not going to, we can. So we could just take that blue into the skull if we want. Is there any other kind of move we can maneuver to do something weird? Doesn't look like it, at least at first glance. We'll go take the blue to skull. Okay, blue into skull again. Oh, we just took blue to skull. Let's go take blue to skull again. Perfect. I don't see why not. Oh, I do see why not. It gets a 4 times blue out of it. I guess that's not really too big a deal. Oh, it did get some yellow as well, and some more blue. It doesn't even use anything with blue. Ooh. Okay. Danger time. Danger zone. Okay. Extra turn off for red off the top somehow. Let's see it happen. Okay, that's fine. And then Dawnbringer for the win, or is that slightly short? I don't even know for sure. Trying to get a skull. There we go. And now we know for sure that will be enough damage. Let me just double check that there's no extra turn that could possibly happen unless it gets ridiculously lucky. It'll get a yellow extra turn. There's nothing I can do about that if I want to take the skull. Don't you dare do something amazing. Ooh, okay. Nothing bad happened. Nothing bad happened. We're good. We're safe. We're safe. We're safe. Is this 7? Is this 7-0? Is this 7-0? Is this 7-0? 7-0? Come on, 8-0. Warlord 4, 8-0. Let's see it happen. Could you imagine if we double lose right now? That'd be so facepalm worthy. Please, the most easiest team I've ever seen, ever. Oh, what's that green weapon? Ooh! What's our way that we lose? He creates too much blue and we lose. He can actually out-blue us. This might be the first person that we fight that can actually out-blue us. But then again, he only has one thing that uses blue, and that thing creates more blues. So maybe he won't out-blue us. He'll out-blue us by helping us. We'll see. Do I know a good team against Kraken? Anything with immune to devour in last slot. Impervious currently doesn't work. Or something that denies out-blue. Or anything with mana drain. Or anything with freeze. Any of that combination of things will help. Okay, so first things first, we take the skull. Okay, intense moment, need to focus. This is for all the marbles. Though it doesn't actually matter too much if we lose this one, but I want to get the perfect score. We already came this far. Getting this far and perfecting it. That's about the biggest achievement you can get in this game. Complete Warlord 4 without losing once on Arena. Okay. Unless you try doing it without ever losing a troop. Though I think that's literally impossible. Let's see. Do we go for the red first? I think we do. I'm leaning towards red. All the reds. Please search, please search, please search, please search. For all the marbles. Ah! Well, you know, search. Do we take a brown and hope for red, or just play it safe and take yellow? Or do we take a yellow and hope for a skull? Oh, never mind. I would give him a free skull. You know what? I'm going to risk it. This is probably like the worst time ever to try risking it. But he doesn't actually use yellow, so... Okay, well, we didn't get it. But we do get the skull, at least, if nothing else. Can we move anything to make it useful? No, not really. Let's just take a skull, keep poking down the hero, get it down, just so we don't have to worry about it later. Please get Valkyrie mana already. You know what? I'm just going to go for blue at this point, as much as I don't want to remove it from our chance of getting it later. But, yeah, I'm just going to go for it. Oh, he gets it off the cascade. Well, at least now we can take yellow. Oh, how much damage is that? Oh, that's enough to kill Valkyrie. Don't be smart enough to kill Valkyrie. Don't be smart enough to kill Valkyrie. Don't be smart enough to kill Valkyrie. Wait, what was the last slot again? Oh, is this Mo? That doesn't matter. Oh, we lost Mo? Oh, okay. We got our last core tour. We got our core 2 troops as our final 2. That's all we need. Just keep this rolling. Come on, get us a denial on something. Yes, purple. Good. Get that off the board. Really nice, really nice. Skull, we'll go take it. Can we drop it into anything? Yes, we could drop it into a yellow. Did we go for it, or is there a better move? We drop it into the yellow. Nice, got some blue out of it too. Oh, no. Okay, we're frozen on irrelevant colors. That is fine. Let's see. He might remove our yellow, though we could always take red if he does. Yeah, this is Dawnbringer. I need to make sure the Valkyrie stays safe. Okay. Valkyrie might not be staying safe. I think she might die now. We'll move that over. Don't think I can keep her safe the entire time. We can take a blue into skull. That might actually keep her safe. She is apparently safe for now. Did we take the yellow? Yes, because even if it doesn't surge, that gives us mana for both. There is a slight chance of a skull there, but we could win at, which basically just Dawnbringer at that point. We're so close. Oh, we are so close! Oh, I can taste it. Oh, we're so close. Don't you dare do something amazing. Stop. Ooh, we're frozen. Ooh, we're frozen on the color we use now. What do we do? We're barriered on the Valkyrie, though, so that's nice. We can do this on yellow, and he'll get a 5-time skull? No, we get a skull out of it. Okay, let's calculate this out. This is one of the most important moves we'll ever do now. But let's go 4 times there, then the 3 times. So those skulls will indeed be right there, aligned with those. Because they're going to drop, boom, but then they're going to drop more, boom. So they're going to be right there. We'll get that pair. Yeah, we convert out yellow, I think. Is there any other move that's even remotely good? Or do we just take a skull? That is also another option. Just take skull. Simply take a skull. So technically that would be taking a skull. I know that freeze is a bit annoying. If that would hit Valkyrie, that would have been a lot more convenient. Problem is we're removing yellow too. And it might give him more potential on the board. Could always try Skull Distracting right now and give it a turn to cleanse. Ooh, no. And we're frozen right now. Okay. Weird situation. Yellow surge into purple extra turn. Never mind, that wouldn't actually happen. Maybe into a blue drop. Actually, he's gonna get the extra turn, but he does barely anything with the blue. Basically nothing. Don't die. No! You've got to be kidding me. Well, oh well, we didn't get perfect score. If we seriously lose twice right now, though. If we seriously lose twice, that'd be really sad. Could you imagine if we lose twice one battle beforehand? Also, I like how we lose against one of the weakest teams possible to a freeze. The power of overpoweredness of freeze. Okay. Ooh, Dust Devil. I know that those freeze strats OP. You know, he could win off a Dust Devil. He could possibly win off a Dust Devil. That'd be really sad. We are not ending with a Dust Devil destroying us. Not like this. Let's see. Do we go for red or do we ignore it? I think we go for it. Only problem is there's a really big gap in us taking another red. I could try setting up the other one because he's not going to take it, and if he does, he doesn't actually use the mana. There we go. Perfect. Oh, we got an extra turn off it too. So we'll go throw that down. Well, we didn't get perfect score, but at least we have a pretty good streak right now to be able to get, to still get it done. Aw, that is so unfortunate. Let's see. Hello, Devil. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Okay, well, we can throw the Dawnbringer down right now. We'll try for perfect score eventually. That'll be a different day, though. Main goal at this point is just to complete out Arena on Warlord 4 for the first time ever. We'll go take the reds. Take out the purple. Take out the blue. Throw another Dawn. That gets through the barrier, which could be more of a threat once he goes more further down, but I don't think he's going to live that long, so it might not even matter. And now we just keep taking blues and stuff. Runic Blade. Do not tell me he's about to win. He's going to Dust Devil, move that up, one-shot our hero. I see it now. He's going to Runic Blade, Valkyrie, Dust Devil, remove barriers, skull, and kill our hero. It will happen. Actually, Dust Devil actually wouldn't help in that instance. Actually, that would help us if he actually does do that. But, yeah, he could actually win right now. Oh, that is horrible. Well, let's take the other mana, because Valkyrie might die. Okay, Valkyrie doesn't die. I don't even know if that's a good thing or a bad thing at this point. I might just let her die deliberately. Because she's too big of a liability without barrier right now. Yeah, I think I kill her off. I let her die deliberately there, of course. Strategic death! And now we can throw down, oh, before we do that, let's make sure we take that just in case, and take that just in case. Well, actually, we kind of have to regardless. Take that because we have to, and anything else we have to mandatorily take. Come on, give us something that's, just let us do our move already. I think that's everything that we have to take mandatorily. Okay, so throw down Dawnbringer. Now we just have to kill this hero. So it's not over yet, though it's probably over. Move that over. Throw that down for an extra turn. Throw down another... Oh, will we actually get the skull? Will we get the Mo kill? We might get the Mo kill. Let's see. That'd be really funny if we get the Mo kill. I was kind of joking about that earlier, but we might actually get the final kill with Mo. I think it's gonna happen. It's seriously gonna happen. We're gonna get the Mo kill, I think. Wait, will he actually be in 7 damage range? No, it's not Mo range. Mo, why do you not do 8 damage? You know, he could still win. It's very unlikely, but he technically could still win. Let's see. You gotta be kidding me. It's 1 damage off. Yeah, we have enough... Yeah, we have enough resistance that he can't kill. Sorry, Mo, you don't get the final kill. You had your chance. You didn't get it. And there we go, the final blow. Warlord 4 completed! It is possible, though it does require the most overpowered weapon in the game, but it is possible. There we go. Ignore that skull is there. We should go... I should go get the image from the other thing and just paste it over. It's like, yeah, there. We technically won. No. But we came close. We almost came to perfect score, but there we go. The first Warlord 4 perfect run... Well, perfect... perfect run of Arena ever completed, from my knowledge. So, there we go. Let's go post this on the forum right now. There we go. This can't not instantly be posted on the forum. Let me go post it real quick. First ever... Let's see, first ever... Warlord for Arena... complete. There we go. And let's go get the screenshots. View. Screenshots. Show on disk. And let's see. Come on, screenshots load. The only problem is I have like 1 billion Gems of War screenshots. So it takes forever to load. Come on, load. There we go. And where are the 2 of them? The one that was a 7-0 and then the other one. Let's see. Oh, that's so depressing that we didn't end up getting the perfect score though. That would have been too perfect. They couldn't let me get it. There we go, the one screenshot and then the other. Ever to complete. Let's see. This is the first ever Warlord for Arena completed in Gems of History. There we go. Stream Gems of content for it. And let's go shamelessly link our channel because we can. Oh wait, let me go get the shorter URL. YouTube Tacet Terror. Plug that. Plug our YouTube channel. There we go. And got it. There we go. Okay. And community content for the category. Sweet. So there we go. The first ever Warlord 4 arena run. There we go. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to be able to do it now, though. I'm pretty sure almost anyone can do it now who has a Dawnbringer, to be honest. But to my knowledge, that is the first one that was ever done. Well, someone can still be the first one to get it done perfectly. We were the first one to get 7-0 perfect. We still haven't gotten 8-0 perfect. I'm not going to bother doing that now. That was a headache in its own getting that far. We're not going to try that again. In the future, we might. But I'll take what we can get for now. Getting it completed for the first time is fine. But anyways, guys, thank you for being here for that. That was quite a bit of fun. We're still not done with the stream, but that was definitely very exciting, to say the least. So anyways, if you guys have any other questions, any teams you want me to do, anything of such, I know I probably wasn't doing many or any during that entire time. So feel free to leave them all in chat and we'll go get around to them. Other than that, let's go claim our rewards. So I got to screenshot that one more time. I know I already did it 1 billion times, but let's go claim our rewards. This is lovely rewards. How many souls do we actually get for this? Wow. 4,800, I screenshotted that, right? Yeah. 4,800 souls. That's not, like, in the whole scheme of things for how long that took and everything, the difficulty, that was not worth it, but hey, better than nothing. And we get the 14,000 gold. I should buy them after that. I should go buy them for 20 gems after that happens. Maybe it'll be good luck. Yeah, that was definitely really interesting. We'll try it again at some point. But anyways, let me go bring chat back up. Oh wow, it already has 7 likes in a couple seconds. Thank you, everyone. Maybe now would be the perfect time to go do another redeem code too. I believe the one below is used up, so let's go use up the other code now too. Do I have any celebrating this achievement? I don't think I have any related to what we just did. Oh, let's go check our mail. Let's see. Inbox. We have to have some kind of redeem code that's relevant to what just happened. That or could use an ironic one. Let's see. We have that one, that one, that one, that one. I don't know which one to go with. Let's go with the really ironic one. That doesn't mean... No, that one... I can't. That one I need to hide. This other one I need to hide. Let's go with crafting, I guess. Let's go with that one. Because it has a bunch of G's at the end. GG! So let's go with this redeem code. Let's see. But yeah, the redeem code I'm about to post below is going to be active in a couple seconds, so make sure to use that. It'll probably last at least, I'd say an hour or two. Or not an hour or two, sorry. Probably like 30 minutes. I don't know why it's an hour or two. It would never last that long. But yeah, the redeem code below should be working. You can use it if you're PC or mobile. Use it on gemsofwar.com. Underneath the game code, I'll go post the link for in one moment for any of you that want to claim that for some free in-game resources. So let me go get the link for that and go get that to you guys. Let's see. Copy paste that. Copy. Paste that in, and there you guys go. There's the redeem code. There's the code thingy. Your invite code you can find under any options menu, and whatever it says there underneath invite code is what you put in. And let me just go put that in for myself real quick to go claim it, and then we'll go get our gem key after, see what we get from it. So put in our code, the redeem code. I'm not a robot. Redeem and success. Yep. Oh wait. Oops. Something went wrong. I think I did it right. It just might not have. The awkward moment when it doesn't work. I think I accidentally clicked the button twice too quickly, but I believe it did input. So we'll find out once we have to go check our mail after the battle. But it should have went through. The awkward moment when you double click when you meant to single click. I'm always used to so used to double clicking for everything. Anyways, that's match. Let's go see if we got it. The code should work. I don't see why it wouldn't, but let's see. Find out in a moment. And oh, nope, I did something wrong. Doesn't work? Oh nope, sorry, redeem code passes maximum uses. What? Okay, well, plan B or C. Let's go do a different one. Well, crafting didn't work, so I was actually right when it said that it didn't work. So let's go with this one then. Diamonds with a bunch of S's. Let me go get that one in. Well, that was a fail. That was a fail. Where's the redeem code thing that I just literally put in? There it is. Go take out that one. Round 2. Will this one work? Diamonds with a bunch of S's. Oops, I just collapsed everything I had open. Come back. There we go. It's all back. Hey, when I do that, if you like drag the little tab thingy on Windows, it like minimizes everything. Why on earth that is a thing, I do not know. I need to go figure out if there's an option to disable that in the future because it's really annoying. 9 out of 10 times I never want it to actually occur. So let's see if this one works. Let me go post it into the thing. Go get it to chat real quick, and I might as well go get the link again. Might as well, just in case. Copy that. Put that into chat for anyone that wants to. Wait, does this one not work either? Okay, never mind. This one works. Okay. False alarm. This one does work. So let's go use it. Same location. gemsofwar.com underneath game code that I just posted as well. Say that you're not a robot. Put in your invite code, redeem code, and successful this time. Okay. And that gives the normal reward of 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. We got a runic earlier. What do we get this time? We get giant spider. Great troop. Don't need more copies of it. Mainly just converts into purple. One of the main core converter troops. It's used with green your giant spider, and it has the magic link, so it's a really good early game since it has a really good first trait. Basically anything with a link on first trait's exceptionally good. Goblin Rocket's a pretty other noteworthy troop that has it like that as well. So yeah, well, everything went over pretty well. We got through the arenas. Code kind of worked. So yeah, anyways, if there's anything else you guys want me to mess around with or anything, let me know and we'll definitely make sure to go and do so. Maybe I should go change the title of the stream at this point. The stream was basically just focused on completing Warlord 4. Actually, let me go do that. That would probably be a lot more better than what we've already done. Xthenos and let's see. Xthenos plus first ever Warlord for Arena. There we go. Though that kind of spoils the fact that we actually won. Okay. Let's see. What do we need to move here? Anything? I'll go take the yellow. Yeah, I forgot how fun Arena actually is because it makes it a little bit more of a level playing field. Still somewhat unfair. We can literally use this like a ridiculous weapon and still somehow win. But it's at least the fairest you can really get in this game without like weird infinite loops or any kind of other stuff just coming out of nowhere, or having stronger troops than your enemies. Because basically everyone I ever fight, I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but essentially every fight we ever enter, we actually have higher stats than them, even if it's by a really small amount. The main reason for this is we have the max possible stats you can have in the game, and there are a good majority of people that don't have like the perfect max. There are a lot of people that are very close to max, but aren't all the way there. So we're always like a few stat advantage every single battle we ever do, even if we're using literally the exact same team as the enemy. But in Arena, that doesn't apply. Actually, in Arena, it's kind of the inverse. They have like 3 times the stats as us because of the difficulty that we were doing it on Warlord 4. We have to be able to do something with this convert. Can we not do anything? That'd be insane. Alright, so we'll just get that off. Wasn't really that needed. All we really did was feed him back into his mana and get a crystallized. I think we already had. Anyways, we get that little poke. Shadow Dragon? Yeah, we actually have Shadow Dragon alignment. Well, if nothing else, it set up Shadow Dragon alignment right there. So, hey, we got something out of it. So it didn't do nothing. It did almost nothing. Need a clickbait? Perfect Warlords 4 Arena win? With question mark exclamation point. I know, I hate when people do that. I do it occasionally. Very, 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 very occasionally. But that is so ridiculously clickbait. Question mark exclamation point. Though if it's ever used in a title, you pretty much know it's true. Like, it's not even a question. It's like, yeah, that happened. That's why you're putting in the title. But anyone just getting here, make sure to use the redeem code below. We just posted it like minutes ago, so it should definitely still be active. Where do we go? Where do we? I still don't know. We could take out blue or something. I kind of want to take red though, just so we can get a Dragon Soul the following turn. Oh, of course it doesn't search. Stop extra turning like crazy. You're not even an extra turn spam team. At least he didn't end it with a Devour. That would have just been insult to injury. But we'll go take that. Move that down. Anything else? Not really. Throw down the Dragon Soul. Get the barriers away so we don't need to deal with them. Anything else we need to go do here? The red, not that helpful. The blue, the brown, no, it's not stable, so we'll just take that down. Green won't do it, yellow won't do it, brown won't do it. Trying to lower it. Let's just get rid of yellow. Ooh, that giant spider. Okay, well, we'll take the... Any extra turns? Not really. I could take a red and hope for a random purple. That is not a random purple. Should have just went with the safer bet. There were so many safer moves I could have done there. Oh, we'll play safe for the rest of the battle then. To catch back up. Actually, playing safe actually wouldn't catch you back up. It would just keep it going consistently as it is. And it's consistently not going that well right now. But we'll go move that over. We do have our blue convert. Not going to need it at the moment though. We're just going to need to get the Dragon Soul basically plowing out the rest of it. If we could get a revive right now, that'd actually be really useful. See you, Exalnico. Glad you enjoyed. Yeah, we'll probably be streaming for about another, I'd say, half an hour or so. I'm pretty sure, somewhere around that general area. So if you guys still have anything else you want me to go over or anything, let me know. Then I'm probably going to head out, eat lunch / dinner, and go on from there. We will be streaming again at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight, so we will be doing that stream, messing around with all of that, doing the Guild Wars, all that kind of stuff. We will be canceling the Saturday stream because I have an esports thing I need to do. Hopefully we'll end up winning some cash. I already got past the qualifiers, so now will be for the actual monies. Will we get anything? No clue. Top prize, I believe, is going to be $500. It actually got lowered a bit because not as many people ended up participating. I think they said if 80 plus people were going to participate, they were going to hire it. Only 60 something ended up participating. So they're only doing the 1,000 prize pool, and I believe top prize is $500. So we'll see what we can get. I think the lowest prize is 100, so hopefully we can at least get that much, if nothing else. So we'll see what can happen. Did you get the Dragon Soul on your other account? No, we did not end up getting the Dragon Soul on the other account. That would have been really, really nice if we did. Unfortunately, we did not. That would have been absolutely perfect. We got to do it for one Let's Play account. It's actually kind of good that we didn't get it for this other Let's Play account, mainly because Dragon Soul is quite overpowered in early game. And it's slightly not representative if I do get a Dragon Soul, mainly because how easily you just plow through every single thing you ever touch because of how much damage a full Dragon Soul team does. What game is the tournament for? It's Brawl of Ages. It's a Clash Royale clone. I never actually played Clash Royale, though I have seen gameplay of it. And yeah, that's basically what it is. It's basically just a PC Clash Royale clone based on their MOBA that they used to have, that they technically do still have, though they don't really bother developing anymore, called Strife. It was actually my favorite MOBA of all time, which is the only reason I even got into the game in the first place. And because I knew these tournaments were going to occur. But yeah, I figured I'd try it, see if I could actually make a little bit of money. It's actually why I was playing the game earlier, because I knew like months in advance that they would have this tournament. They're actually going to be having another tournament too. It's going to be 2 versus 2s. I have no clue who I'm going to get for my 2 versus 2 partner though. It's probably going to be for a smaller prize pool than what this one is, and this one's already for a pretty small prize pool. But if I can find someone good to partner with and we could have a pretty good chance of placing, I'll probably go for it. Yeah, thanks for that. Yeah, hopefully the tournament will go over well. It's actually the first esports tournament I've ever going to be participating in. I've participated in many other tournaments before, mainly for musical instruments and stuff, but I've never actually played in a esports-related gaming tournament thing, or at least not a serious one like this one is. Let's see. I'll go take out the brown. Also, thank you, Gothark, for the subscribe. Much appreciated. I know. Hope I win some computer cash. Gotta save up the computer caches. In time. By the end of this year, I can assure you, we will be getting a new computer. Still using a laptop. A very dated laptop. Well, actually, it's not that dated, but it has seen better days, that is for sure. Let's see. Where to move? I'll go take the green over. That reminds me, I need to go turn on the fan so it doesn't overheat. There we go. Actually, probably already is overheating. I say overheating like 90 degrees Celsius. Like 80 to 90 degrees Celsius is this laptop's average temperature, which I believe is way higher than what you should keep your computer at. There's really no way to keep it lower, other than having the air conditioner turned on like completely. Which I do have it on, it's just not like on full blast, because there really isn't a need to at the moment, due to the weather outside getting slightly chillier. Let's see. Oh, we'll throw it on yellow. Good evening, LP No Fuel. Welcome. Well, we'll go move that over. Okay, so right there, we don't have any direct target. That's the only really bad thing about dragons. They lack so few single targets. Actually, do they even have one other than like, do they have a designated single target that can be aimed? Now that I think about it, I don't even think they do. I've never actually noticed that until now. Oh no, they do. They have Dragonet. They have at least Dragonet. That is really limited, though, if Dragonet's really the only one. I need to double check that later. The code didn't give diamonds. Yeah, I know. I wish it would give diamonds. That code is misleading. Salting made the title of the thingy. I wish it did give diamonds, though. That would have been really nice. What was I about to go do? I was about to go check something related to something. Was it related to the redeem code, or no? It wasn't related to the redeem code. I was about to go check something. Completely lost my train of thought, though. No. Code doesn't work. Diamonds, Dragonet. Oh yeah, I was gonna check single target dragons. I remember now. Also, why is my game frozen? Did it just crash? I think we just crashed Gems of War. Again. I think we just crashed it. Game? 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 not my computer. Alright, let's just X out of Gems of War then. Close the program. Cancel. There we go. Well, that solved that problem, kind of. Well, let's restart. Oh yeah, Silver Drake too. I can't really count him though. I guess you can kind of count him. Wait, is he first slot only, or is he actually targetable? I guess he is actually targetable. I don't normally actually even use a Silver Drake, even though I summon it like all the time off of KrissTigger. I know he has Water Link. That's about the only thing I really know about it. Water Link and his ability freezes. Unfortunately, you're missing 880k still, or 850k souls. How are you missing 850k souls? That is a lot of souls to be missing. That is a pretty big margin of error on however that occurred. Alright, let's go get into a dragon. And let's see, how many single targets are there that are actually targetable? Dracos. Though in a way I can't really count him because he's not actually damaged. Dragonette. So we have at least one. We have Dragonettes. We have Drake. We have Drake Rider. Oh, there's a few more than I thought. So that's 1, 2, 3, 3.5. 3.5. Let's see. Nope, it says first enemy. 3.5. And 4.5. Yeah, there are 4.5 dragons that can do it. There are, Dracos is the 0.5 because he doesn't actually do any damage. But there's, the core 4 would end up being Dragonettes. Oh wait, Dragonmoth does too. He does such trivial damage though. I guess we count him. So it's Dragonette, Dragonmoth, Drake, Drake Rider, and, Visk. And out of all of those single targets, only Dragonette and Drake Rider are viable. So yeah, there are very, very, very few single targets on that are actually targetable on dragons. Basically, everything else is multi-hit, AoE, and stuff like that. Actually, even technically, even these single targets are multi-hit as well. They hit one troop and then the two adjacents, even though it's targetable. Yeah. That yawn. Yeah, Silver Drake's first enemy, not targetable. That's what I thought it was. Oh, we'll get the Dragon Soul. Baby Dragon, maybe? No, Baby Dragon's random target as well. Or is random target, I should say. Not as well, but it's random target when it does it. Cute little baby dragons. Alright, we'll just throw her down a Dragon Soul there. And get herself down to KrissTigger. Start it down on like yellow or something. And just let him do whatever. The extra turn spam is pretty frustrating in this game. Have you been wondering like one of the other reasons why I've been ending streams lately too? I've low-key been getting really frustrated with these. Not like extremely, but it is very annoying with how extra turn spam is in this game. They will be addressing it in the near future. Like the really, really near future, like probably next patch. But like teams like this, the fact that this is even a thing is really, really, really ridiculously annoying. It is so unbelievably annoying to face these kind of teams. Most of you already know what I mean. We'll go move that up. When your game stops responding, just keep clicking and it will work. Normally that doesn't work. Normally that will make more problems. Let's see. Well, we'll go and throw down the KrissTigger. Start on greens. Oh, yep, that. Well, luckily you didn't really get it going too much. But if we could just get Dragon Soul rolling, we should be fine. I'm actually prefer this lineup when in PvP. This order is a lot easier to deal with in PvP than when it does it in Arena. When it Dragon Souls, or when it KrissTigger wisps in within the context of PvP, there are more counters that you can do, because the main counter that you would use against this team is like a Corvash or something, which is the order that people will reorganize that in when they know it's a brown or blue day, because they know people are going to be running Corvash, so they want to keep the second Wisp safe. So to put it in third slot instead and put the KrissTigger up one to basically just displace the two of them to make sure that both of the Wisps don't instantly get hit. And of course in PvP that's a lot easier to counter. On a Guild War day, if it happens to be the correct colors, it can be a really big struggle to try to deal with that double Wisp. There might not even be a proper counter that you can use on a given day because of it. And some people know to switch those as well, which is even more annoying. I haven't even bothered switching my defend team. Though, in all fairness, I'm using the other very annoying defend team. So I'm not helping the cause much either. I'm using one from ages ago. It's still really good. It hasn't changed. The Scion Ragnagord Famine Death combo is still what I use for my defend. I've been too lazy to switch it. It's been my defend team for like 2 or 3 months now. I just don't bother switching it. Honestly, I think it's almost been my defend team since the beginning of Guild Wars has begun. I pretty much just kept it the same. There will be incentive eventually to switch your Guild War battles, though I do not believe it is coming next patch. I believe next patch is kind of just like a quick fix a bunch of bugs and rebalance everything kind of patch. I don't believe it's going to be bringing in those Guild War fixes. I wish it would. But I don't believe that's going to be till the next major patch, not the next little mini patch that they're doing. Even though that technically is a major patch, but I believe it's coming in about 2 or 3 weeks, if any of you are wondering when that's actually landing. Those little patches that they're going to be doing, fixing like Impervious and rebalancing things, and making Wisp useless, hopefully. No, actually, I don't want Wisp to be useless. It's actually a really fun, unique troop. The only problem is way too good value for what it does, particularly with the extra turn automatically. You might have to craft Def. You haven't managed to get them yet. Def would be a okay thing to craft. I would not put it as my #1 priority, but if it was like one of the only mythics you're missing, or if it's one that you really wanted to use, I guess it would be okay. Definitely make sure you have the trait stones to be able to trade him though before you do end up getting him. He is a mythic that, while doesn't need to be fully traded, if you're going out of the way just to get him, you probably would, because that would open up the capability to use him for things like a Crimson Bat, to be able to instantly do 2x skull damage from the very first turn. It also just allows you to chip down the enemy and allows it to be used within the context of a true damage team, whereas a Def with no traits can't really be used within a true damage team. Also, hello Anarchy, welcome, welcome. You missed our arena. You missed us doing a perfect Warlord 4 arena. The first ever in Gems of War history. So yeah, we ended up doing that earlier. That was a lot of fun. It was pretty much the highlight of this stream. So much so I might even need to make a highlight reel of it, because it was pretty funny. Some moments of it was really good. Problem is getting actual video footage of it, but I could try doing that later. If I have time later this week, or I should say next week, that needs to be something we'll need to do. Because that's something I've been like chipping at for a while now, and now we've finally been able to achieve it. Yeah, Warlord 4 Arena, the first ever completed. Test of the Terror, what game? Gems of War. The Gems of War's for Warlord 4 Arena. A perfect run of Warlord 4 Arena. Unless you were, that was referring to something else. Actually, I can't show it now because we already did it. But yeah, we posted on the forum. Let me just post the forum link, I guess. This right here. This. Oh yeah, you could always watch the replay too. It was about an hour back, I would want to say. Approximately. Somewhere in that general ballpark was part of it. But yeah, there's the link of us actually completing it out. I actually did it with a really weird team too. I was not expecting that one to actually go through. It almost went through perfectly too. I was really disappointed that it didn't. Very last battle was like, no, I gotta lose, but it still ended up winning overall. But it had to rack that one lose right at the end. Almost did perfect score. Still very close. Still very, very close. I know, not perfect, one lose. It's still a perfect arena. A perfect arena run is considered winning all 8 battles. As long as you win all 8 battles, as far as all intents and purposes, it is considered a perfect arena run. It's just not a flawless arena run. because we did end up losing the one battle, like right at the end, which is quite disappointing. What dragon should you use if you don't have Dragon Soul? Dragotar is always a great dragon to put into any all-dragon team, regardless of what you're using, mainly because it gives a really large boost to all dragons. Other than that, KrissTigger is the highest damage output of any dragon, as well as one of the highest damage outputs even in the game, as far as full AoE is concerned. So really, really potent in that regard. Other than that, Dragonet is a good status effect utility, particularly for earlier on in the game, where some status effects like burn and poison are more effective. So overall, she's more effective earlier on. Dragonian Monk, if you need defensiveness onto your team, and you don't have something that's tankier, like a KrissTigger, Elastasia or something, you can use a Dragonian Monk in first slot or any slot, and it will provide you barriers to your team, as well as some board control. So it ends up working out pretty nice. And it's pretty much the core of all of the dragons. Oh, he's using a Xthenos. I don't know. I say it's so weird every single time. What? Oh, never mind. I already answered that. Alright, well, we'll go move that up. We can take the blue and hope for a brown extra turn. I think I'm just going to go for the purple, though. Good, I didn't go for that, and he wouldn't. Neither of us would have gotten it. No, that's fine. Skull I will go for just so he doesn't drain our little bit of mana. My mana. There we go, full mana. Please don't drain us. I need that KrissTigger. Perfect, we got the extra turn. Let's just get rid of this ability. Throw it on like green or something to get that down. Don't move that over. Wow, stop taking so much skull. These are all our skulls. So I'm gonna move that over. Get another Dragon Soul. What is perfect by in-game meanings? 8-0 or just 8 wins? Perfect is considered, you can actually look at the actual terminology in game, and a perfect run of Arena is considered just simply 8 wins. You don't have to have 8 wins flawless victory. Of course, it would be more impressive doing a flawless victory, which we almost did. We were 1 off. But as far as the game is concerned, a perfect win is considered 8 wins. I can go show the exact spot where it says it in the game. I'm going to go show it right after this battle. Yeah, there's actually a specific spot that literally does the terminology for it. There's like no terminology for almost anything in the entire game, but that one thing does have terminology actually stated within the game itself. It's over in the task thingy. If you can see, over here, guilds, seals, perfect arena run. And as you can see, we have 1, and that 1 was the one that we ended up winning. With the 8-1 that we ended up doing. But yeah, that was the perfect arena run that we ended up doing. So yeah, perfect arena runs. It literally says it right there, and we got the little thingy that says 1. So we did a perfect arena run with that 8-1 that we did. So it does indeed count as technically a perfect arena run as far as the green game is concerned. So that's why I call it a perfect arena run, even though it's technically 8-1. But yeah, that's why. What game are you going to play in the tournament? Oh, Brawl of Ages. It's a very similar to Clash Royale. It's essentially a 2-lane. It's kind of like MOBAs in a way that automatically run themselves in a way. There's these 2 lanes, and you can send air units, land units. You get 2 towers and 1 king tower. And basically your objective is to kill more of the enemy towers by summoning units on both sides. You can summon things that spawn things. You can summon buildings that spawn things. You can summon towers that attack back and stuff like that. And basically your objective is to kill more towers than your enemy by the time runs out. Or to kill the enemy's king tower, which is an automatic win. And that's basically the whole premise of the game. Just summon a bunch of units. Get a nice curve and a bunch of push going, and then destroy more than what your enemy destroys. And that's basically how it goes down. Can I play some Brawl of Ages for the rest of the stream? No. That I don't know. I like doing the stream separate whenever I do the little streams. I was actually going to probably take a nap soon. Mainly because I didn't get that much sleep tonight, so I was like, nap. So, but we will be playing more Brawl of Ages in the future. I streamed it once, but there was like literally no interest. Like every single one of the 10 people that showed up was like, oh, whatever. No one seemed to like the game at all. So I was like, okay, well, I guess I won't stream it again for a while. But, yeah. But yeah, like literally like had 8 viewers or something. And everyone who was here was like, yeah, this is not really that interesting. So I didn't bother really streaming it again. It's a lot of fun to play, but everyone there was like, yeah, it's not that fun to watch though. So I didn't really bother streaming it ever again. Have I stopped streaming Feria? I just didn't really bother streaming Feria that much. I probably should stream it. They did get an expansion a couple months back. And I have been playing it here and there. I haven't been playing it like every single day, but I do stop in here and there. It's a pretty fun strategy game. It's basically my Hearthstone now. I always have something similar to Hearthstone that I always play. It's either Hearthstone or something else similar to that. That's some kind of card game. And right now that is Feria for me. I do enjoy playing Feria a lot more than something like Hearthstone these days. Mainly because it has a smaller, more close-knit community and stuff like that. And it's just, I feel like there's a lot more strategy actually in Feria. Whereas in Hearthstone, it's more of just playing to whatever the amount of mana you currently have. Almost every single battle. That or just some kind of really, really easy KO kind of strategy. But, yeah, there's quite a few fun things you can do with Feria. And the biggest dimension that it normally has is the fact that it actually has movement on a board. And you actually place the tiles that you need as well for the movement. And with the most recent expansion, they basically made rushing slightly less effective in a way. Or they basically made playing the long game better because they added like these wild color cards now that are able to use any color. So it's actually good to build up lands instead of just constantly rushing the enemy. But still people use rush teams. Every single game that has a rush build will be running rush teams in some way. Because whenever rush is the quickest, it will be used by everyone. Because if it can consistently win with rush, then why would you use something that wins slower than a rush team? So that tends to be something that curses almost every game, is whatever wins quickest will be used. But they did fix that slightly in the most recent patch. But yeah, I still will be streaming Feria in the future. Probably will before they end the Oversky pouch thingy. Because I still need to get a bunch more wins. I haven't really bothered doing anything with that for the most part. I have done a little bit. Also has co-op now. If anyone actually plays, maybe I could play with some of you guys as well in the co-op and stuff like that. Oops. What on earth was that? Was that a beetle? One of those palmetto bug things? Those things are so annoying. There's like these gigantic beetles that are absolutely... like they're probably as big as my toe. Maybe it's just me going crazy. I don't see anything. Felt like one. There's actually one in the sink earlier. Let's see. We'll go take the blue over. Throw down the purple. Take the other purple. And we'll throw down the Dragon Soul. Let's see. You finish all the quests. What should you focus on? Oh, sorry, Raphael. As far as what you should be focusing on, after you get done all the quests, you'd want to be focusing mostly on PvP and maps. Once you get all the quests done. PvP in order to basically do a good majority of your battles where you gain the most resources. Maps mainly just to catch you up a little bit. Mainly because if you have done all the quests, relative to where people will be in PvP, you might be slightly behind them. So doing treasure maps can be a good way to catch up, because treasure maps don't actually give you any EXP, whereas basically everything else in the game does, and questing actually gives you the most amount of EXP. And generally, if you do all the quests immediately and don't really do much else, the curve of where you are in the game is going to be way below where everyone else is. This is mainly because when you get matched in PvP and stuff, it's based on your level, and people who just constantly play in PvP are gaining more stats, but slower leveling. Whereas if you're constantly doing quests, you're gaining less resources, but you're gaining a lot more levels. So generally, you do want to level a little bit slower, and just throwing some maps in there and stuff will probably help catch you up to close that gap. Unless you find PvP to be easy right now, in which case just keep spamming that then. PvP, generally you'll want to do at least 1.9k rating every single week. If you really want to go all out, you also want to try getting 1.5k seals, because that will help you quite a bit with not only helping out your guild that you're in, but also giving you a decent amount of chests to be able to open every single week on top of everything that you're already able to do. Also, whatever the event objective is for the week is also pretty nice to do. And while we still don't have it on PC and mobile, we are likely to get daily tasks soon as well. It's something that console actually has, which is basically the only feature I believe that console has that PC and mobile doesn't, other than achievements and stuff. But it is something that we are going to be getting in the future, both of them. Okay, so this battle's actually going really bad at the end here. What on earth is going on? Let's just take the skull into Dragon Soul, and then that'll be match. Then we can go from there. But anyways, guys, I do believe I am going to be heading off for the foreseeable now. Let me just go answer Gorthnok's question, and if there's any other ones, feel free to leave it like right now. But I believe I am going to head off for a little bit, take a nap, eat, maybe not in that order. And then we'll be back for the 8 p.m. stream later tonight, and go from there. So let's see, what else do I need to go over? Tomorrow's stream we will be canceling in the morning just because I need to go do the esports thing, but we will be back tomorrow night, and I will be doing it slightly longer tomorrow night to make up for the fact that we didn't do it during the day, and we'll also have a redeem code then to make up for the fact that we didn't do it earlier today. Oh yeah, Raphael, at level 114 you do want to focus a little bit more on treasure maps. Definitely want to make sure you do the 1.9k rating in the tier rewards. That gives you a lot of rewards. And just doing that alone would probably help you out quite a bit if you aren't already. Gorknock, any suggestions for a teams with Behemoth, Kraken, Forest Guardian, no mythics or others involved? For each one or just in general? As far as Behemoth, I wouldn't really normally advise doing much with it. Generally, it's used with about like a Behemoth Valkyrie or something like that. Generally, Corvash is a better alternative these days unless you specifically need the Impervious for the Immune to Devour or Mana Burn or anything else that it has, both of which are currently glitched at the moment. But yeah, I wouldn't really bother with Behemoth. Even when it's not glitched, it's not particularly good. Maybe on an all-Impervious team, you get some show sometimes. It's not really something I prefer really bothering with, though. As far as Kraken, easiest way to put a Kraken into a team is just Green Seer Giant Spider combo, feed into the Kraken, instantly win. Doesn't even matter if it's traded, though if it is, you can win just with Green Seer Giant Spider alone, infinitely looping to get the Kraken tentacles off constantly. As far as Forest Guardian is mainly used with some core specific beasts. Some things that it can be used with is a Hellcat to make sure that it automatically gains half mana. Other than that, it can be used with an Almagrim Woods, particularly with Cabaruses and stuff like that. You can use something like a Fenrir with it as well, which will gain a decent amount of mana. If you happen to have Wolf Garrick, you can use that with like a Fenrir, or even just go with simply the Fenrir and buff itself up to get a really strong troop, and then like 2 supplementary beast troops of some kind to feed into yourself. Depends what you want to do. Out of the few that you just mentioned, though, Kraken is definitely the strongest route that you can go with simply just a Green Seer Giant Spider loop, or really anything that can sustain its mana color and its capability of looping. Anyways, guys, I'll see you all later tonight. If not, I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Best of luck with everything. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Will help out a lot. And just thanks for joining us. I had a lot of fun today. We were able to get Warlord 4 Arena completed. And if any of you didn't catch that earlier, you should definitely go and watch back the stream. It was a complete blast today. That was definitely quite a bit of fun. Probably the most fun we had on stream for several weeks now, I gotta say. Earlier, so definitely check that if you didn't already. Had a lot of fun, and we got the first achievement of being the first person to complete out Warlord 4. It wasn't perfect, absolute perfect, but it was a completed arena run on Warlord 4, so I'll take it. Close enough. We came 1 lose off from it, so it was basically there. Anyways, guys, yeah, the devs are fixing the Impervious thing really soon. It will be about 2 weeks from now, Anarchy. 2 to 3 weeks when that patch goes out. Hopefully sooner, but yeah, they said about 2 to 3 weeks. So oh yeah, 2 weeks. Are they saying 2 weeks officially now? So yeah, let's go with 2 weeks then. 2 weeks from now they will have the Impervious thing fixed, as well as several other bug fixes. So that will be done very, very soon, and hopefully Wisp will be nerfed. Nerf the Wisp and all the other things that are annoying. It's just infinite loop in general needs to be just toned down completely. Anyways, guys, have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful weekend. See y'all later. Goodbye, everyone.